All right,
Dude,
I think
fucking Desert has that like as a dedicated button on his streams. So whenever he presses a button, the actual green screen of that comes up, and the guy winks and walks off screen.
I definitely would tweet out this game just because it's kind of after Christmas and some people don't know that we are.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slowly cultivate a brilliant tweet, Nadine. Don't worry.
Oh, great.
No. What? I was. You know, you're too used to my sarcasm, Nadine. I might have to start surprising you with less or more. I can't. One second. I got 2 keyboards here, guys. You gotta forgive me here. Is the chat all being nice?
Minority Report on us.
Yeah.
See, oh, for fuck's sake, why am I here? Ooh.
All right.
Well, it was either that or I can't do it in text. I would have just said, "Oh fuck, I can't believe I've done this."
Yeah, fuck. All right, how's the audio sounding, guys? Is the audio sounding okay, guys, on your end? The chat? We just want to make sure that we're all sounding okay here, because we're all, some of us are in different places.
Yeah.
Yay, holidays.
You're in the basement.
I am in the basement.
Sounds good. Yeah, everyone says it sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, good, okay. DND, the...
Dynamite!
No, it's the Unexpectables. See, no, Jesus. It's not, it's all, there's actually a lot of...
Bet y'all miss this.
Oh, you mean they don't miss this? Merry Christmas!
Merry Crisis, everybody.
Holy crap. I guess maybe I'll call it bits while Curtis tweets.
Yeah.
Volva Gnos. Excited for tonight's game. Let's have a good one. Thank you for the bits. And yeah, don't forget about the, I don't know, is the charity thing still going on?
Yes,
Yes,
hashtag charity.
Oh, it is?
Volvagnos, thank you for the 2,000 bits. Excited for the next game. Let's have a good one. Armin Hunter, 4,000 bits. Welcome back, Unexpectables. How have your holidays been treating you, folks? I think we can talk. We're gonna talk a little bit about some stuff, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Are we talking about our feelings?
No, what I want to thank, because thanks to your guys, like being amazing fans, we've sold over 250 pieces of merchandise from the store.
Woo! I saw a lot of your pictures on Twitter of all your different shirts. The guy
Yes.
reds, blues,
Making me
blacks,
jealous.
everything.
I am quite jelly, and I might actually get me one of the Ziggy mugs.
Oh, it looks so good. I
It's
need
so
I need me
cute.
one in yellow.
Super cute.
I don't know if I have it set in yellow, but I thought
Damn.
the black is your color though. And but yeah, it's the holidays. Happy holidays. So we're doing this stream during their Christmas holidays. Well, Thornton, thank you. No, this is
Hey, the holidays ain't over. It ain't New Year's yet.
Nope.
It's true. That's the night of madness.
So no, well, madness for you.
I'm
I'm
working.
staying home and sleeping.
That's good. 1,200 bits. Welcome back, Unexpectables. Hope the holidays have been merry. It's been pretty good. I drank a fair amount.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Tonight I'm not. No, tonight I'm a good boy.
Yeah, last night we were watching like animal documentaries, and you were mesmerized.
I was, Nadine. It was amazing. You guys got to understand. There was this polar bear on the edge of a cliff, just looking for eggs, going. Oh, we're hearing a lot of feedback there.
Snake, you're echoing there.
Am I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you are.
Whoa. Are we hearing this?
Oh my god. Yeah, I was about to say, oh my god, is that what I sound like?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Yeah, no. When you hear yourself, you're just like, I'm depressed now.
I have to rewatch like all the VODs, and
Oh, you do?
I sound like a freaking squirrel on helium.
I sound like if the clarinet sounded like something. It's like, yeah, I guess that's okay.
I
So
believe
a
I fixed it.
Cuphead-esque clarinet.
You okay there, Snake?
I believe I fixed it. Yes.
Okay,
they
cool.
were- I hear voices in my head. They talk
They
to
can.
me. They.
Sound like me. They.
Oh, I'm still hearing
Basically.
feedback on one of you guys' end. I'm still hearing.
That's Snake. That's
Are you?
Put headset on.
That's weird. I don't know.
I
What's
don't hear
going on now.
anything.
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
am, I
not
just,
now.
am I just losing my mind?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
Now.
I mean, like it's been a rough year. Oh, see, I'm hearing it.
I'm not hearing a thing.
I'm just okay. That's it.
I heard it. No. You're right. I heard it
I
momentarily.
heard it briefly.
Okay. So I want apologies because I'm not that insane. Just a little crazy.
Well,
Griffin, thank you so much for the
I apologize for
1,010 bits. Thank you so much for the support. Alrighty, we do need to find out where that audio is coming from, though, because
it's not coming
It's
from
Okay.
done
me.
now.
Okay, everyone stop talking for a minute. I want to see something. Okay, Taka and Mani, both of you are still lit up regardless of quiet
Yeah,
or
if
not.
not, we'll cut it and out. We've had this set up. At least for me,
Okay.
I've had this set up since we started. So
Okay.
I've literally never changed anything. So it can't be me. Not to be a but you know.
okay. Well, as long as it's not interfering with anybody, we should be okay.
All right, are you guys ready for this elaborate game of Clue with tech issues?
Well, no, well, a couple quick shout outs, guys. I want to give a quick Merry
I have
Christmas
one
shout
as
out.
well.
Shout out to our editor master, Austin Eruption, because of all his efforts and work that he's done. I also want to give a big shout out to all the mods in the chat, Colonel Charu, Probate, Jacato, just the whole plethora of everybody for how much they've done. It's like, thank you guys so much. It's been an amazing year for
As
all
well
of
as
us.
the mods in the Discord as well.
Yeah, them
In-
too, I
in
guess.
Discord.
I'm joking.
Oh Jesus!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding because I forgot. I'm trying to play off like I'm an asshole. Okay, my bad. But like, just really want to thank everyone for all their support and help for making this grow. This has been an amazing experience. This has genuinely been one of the best things to happen to me in a long time, which has been amazing. And it's really cool that me and my sister get to work together on a project where she doesn't just come in and record one line and go like, all right, when will it come out? A year? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now you're the master of the whole shindig, Mani.
It's weird.
I
but
can-
it's fun.
I can say this: Monty will be in the Helsing abridged finale.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's happening.
Oh, I was so proud to hear myself as soldier number 4 in the last episode.
Wasn't it?
Soldier number
God is great. I forgot that was me in there. God is great.
It's really. Yeah.
I honestly like bit rolls. They're fun.
No,
Mhm.
it
I did 3 for you. No, I've done 2 for you. I
Wow.
did Attack on Titan Abridged. I was the lady where like the music's playing. Oh, this is nice. And then I was also in the Machina Bridge, the first one, as the intercom voice. I remember I rolled in and I was like, "Do you need voices done?" You're like, "I need intercom voice." I'm like, "Okay," and I just recorded it in like 20 minutes and then it was done. That was fun.
No, it's yep. You had an announcement you wanted to make, Nadine?
Yes, I forgot to credit an artist last week, which was I should be going to prison jail. Sir Malervik made the token art for Sebastian Strong, so thank you for the artwork. I'm sorry I didn't make mention of it last week. I completely forgot because I'm a butt.
Don't worry, I have the gate open for gay baby jail right here. You can go in right after we're done.
Okay,
Whoa.
all right.
Gay baby
now.
Jill.
Gay baby chill.
I'm trying to think of a good rattle joke there. Let me hold on. We're gonna hold up this stream. We're gonna hold up the stream until I find it.
No,
I have to dig deeper. But guys, this is just seeing it written out. It makes me laugh more than hearing it. I don't know why. It's gay. For those people on the VOD YouTube, don't worry. We'll start playing eventually. Big shout out thank you for all the support as well to the podcast. Podcast has been doing really well. And one thing, guys, all your generous support through donations, subs, and purchasing of merchandise is really, really, really appreciated. And we're more than happy to make entertainment. And hopefully we will be doing something different in the future, kind of. But not really, but kind of. But we'll have more information for that later in maybe the spring. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to see. But guys, I think
You guys ready to play?
anything else you guys want to say? Because we're gonna start at 7 strong. So we have like 4 minutes here, so we can just sit here in silence, guys.
The most dire of circumstances must be told.
Can I pimp a long play that I've started and actually got? I took your advice and actually got a half decent overlay for it.
Ooh.
I am doing a long play every Saturday now of Okami HD since it released way earlier this month.
I'm not surprised. I mean, like that's
It's
your
no,
shit.
It means yeah, it's very special because not only it is what it is, but it's the game. It's one of the first games I ever talked about at length for long periods of time. So very
So
meaningful.
good.
So every Saturday, 7 p.m. U.S. Central, come check out me and Aki play Okami with our very pretty overlay.
That's pretty good. We
Nice.
can all do self-promotion right now. Nadine, promote yourself.
Oh Christ.
God,
hope-
me. Gestures lightly.
In the new year, I should be drawing. Might be doing some art stuff. So
Hey.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be like terrible to
Dude,
start.
no, dude, get you a commission list. That's the
I think I might
first rule.
just- Okay. I might just start because it's gonna be a huge learning curve going just from straight on like traditional to digital. So I might just do like bulk requests just to start, but not like here's a finished piece, but like sketches to get used to the feeling of it. Because it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be very strange and new, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited. So hopefully I'll have the tablet ordered by tomorrow. I'm going with your suggestions, Ito. So
Oh, very nice.
yeah, I'm going with the smaller one though because I have.
Oh no, I imagined that, but I was just like, it's good for you, not good for me because I have ham fingers, so that
I
doesn't
have
work for
spindly
me.
spider fingers, so
Yeah, so
smaller
if you have
is better.
spindly spider fingers, then the 13 inches for you.
Yeah.
She is known as
Yeah.
Spider Fingers are not in our clan, actually. She's known. She's killed, and she's been blooded, which is good. Meaning she's killed it. By the way, actually, well, before we start, me and Nadine watched Bright on Christmas Eve.
Oh god.
And guys, if there's ever a Christmas tradition, it's watching a movie that misses the mark so far it shoots a child outside the building. I don't know, guys. It wasn't
as bad as it could have been, but it wasn't good.
I
It
don't know
was-
what was Will Smith's character, Nadine.
I don't even know why he existed. Jacoby was the only good thing about that entire show.
Let's take that out of context.
Why does Will Smith exist? He didn't welcome any. I heard Final Fantasy, and I heard Will Smith, and I thought he better punch someone in the face and go, "Welcome to Middle Earth."
I guess I have one thing I can also announce. Before we even start.
Every manly puppet, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Before we even start D&D proper, I do actually want to pimp something out as well. I'm replacing my going into 2018. I'm replacing my Sunday streams. I'm replacing the long plays because I jump from game to game so much that keeping a long play is absolutely not going to happen. So instead, I'm thinking of how to set this up, but going forward, I'm going to have D&D quick session nights based on the world that I use for TFS at the table. I'm gonna have other side stories that happen outside of where the guys are so it's all in the same universe, but
It's
just
a
like
side
little
story one-off.
little
Cool.
rapid fire side story thing. So it helps me like play with like imagination and improv and all that shit, but also it lets me expand the universe I'm working on.
Zephyrus 101, 5,000 bits. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and here's to an amazing 2018. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Zephyrus, for the 5,000 bits. And Probate, Spiderfingers are not sounds like a theme assassin. Hashtag charity, 1,000 bits.
Yes,
And-
it's not.
oh!
No, it's. Oh, sorry.
Diasteel, wow. Bought bits for the first time to drop this bomb. Proud to support the group that revived my interest in anime 5 years ago, as well as getting me into D&D. First 5e campaign starts tomorrow. 5,000 bit
Nice.
tree,
Damn.
Christmas tree. Thank you so much.
Damn.
Diasteel
dropped
Diasteel 80. Really appreciate the support. My goodness, you guys. You're
It's
so-
yeah. It's not all pirate stuff. It's actually going to be outside of that realm. So like.
Like on land.
Yeah, no, there'll be like land ones, there'll be desert ones. Like all the gods are basically like realms or planets, so we can be in other places that aren't just pirate land theme.
That's cool. I actually did a one-off for Christmas that I was kind of like that, but I didn't stream it. It was for fun.
Who was in? You want to say who was in it?
No, I think it was kind of
No.
like a private
Well,
affair.
Hydro Jojo. What more can I
geez.
say? 10,000 bits. Y'all are awesome. Keep it up.
Eyes on that cake.
Oh my God, the eyes on that cake. That cake's seen the real shit. For those who get the meme, like just goddamn that cake is going Super Saiyan if there is ever a time. But thank you so much, Hydro Jojo, for the 10,000 bits, dude. God damn. The bit wars have begun. Also, we watch Star Wars. All right, Nadine, you ready to go?
Yeah. Is everybody okay to start?
Snake, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, Snake.
No.
Okay, I guess we're good then.
Avery Manly Puppet, 1,100 bits. Thank you so much. Hashtag charity. Duvio, 500 bits. I think I prefer this to the Adventure Zone. It's a really fucking fun stream. Running a Cortex campaign. Have you guys ever tried that system? I can't say that we have. Alrighty, guys, we know we got to get in here. Thank you so much for all the bits, and we will do a couple bit shout-outs throughout the session when we all need to go to the bathroom. And Kobold Lurker, thank you for the 2,000 bits. Merry Christmas, and you will all know my name. Okay, we know his name now, guys. All right, Nadine, go for it. Take over before it's too late.
All right. When last we left our heroes, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles... Oh, whoops. There's 2 Greckles in here.
Oh no! No, dude, he's shadow cloned. It's fine.
Shadow cloned.
Why can't they turn to sexy Remy's and then try and seduce other people? Why not do that?
Oh my god. When last we left our heroes, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Borky the Orc Barbarian, and Task the Kobold Ranger, the party returned to Alavast after a long and hard venture outside the city walls. After getting refreshed from a spa treatment at the Romantian and some new clothes, the party contracted Adric to build a new Arcadium for their new in-house mage, Willow. They also did a call for action for some new night guards. After getting some interviews in order for the following day, the party found some short-term employment with the lower city guard. Accompanying Doros, Sebastian Strong, and Welch, the party apprehended a small pygmy griffin and usurped an underground were-rat cult. Now, heading home post-job, the party walks through the city streets. So about at this point, it's about late evening now.
Oh, sorry. Boys, I think we did a good deed back there. We killed a rat, and then another rat, and then King Rat.
I just hope they get rid of that scepter properly.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you didn't touch it, Panic. Then you'd be a rat boy. Like a sexy rat boy, but a rat boy nonetheless.
The only thing we'd have to just worry... Oh, sorry.
No, I said my bid. Go ahead.
Okay. The only thing we just have to worry about is if it didn't spread out to just that building.
Well, we did fight that one right in the sewer, right? It was the were rat. Like the first one. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's kind of actually unsettling now that you brought that up.
Whoa.
There may be a deeper infection.
I mean,
Well, we were...
town guard know what they're doing.
Well, we're not going to go investigating down there.
No, we are not.
Because of
At least
Tiengo,
not
right?
you.
And I apparently... Task holds up the contract. I apparently just became a teacher for archery.
It's not a contract, it's an advertisement looking for a call.
Oh no, he knows. I'm just saying that out loud. He's that boastful.
What will be in your lesson plan, Task?
Shoot things until they die.
I honestly wouldn't mind spending some more time with Welch. I kind of like his work. Certainly would beat working for every man in the underbelly. God knows that's the last place we need to be.
Well, we should also try to turn around all this bad, all this bad nonsense to our names right now.
Yeah, he's kind of... I mean, you remember what we was told, though, right? That the Sweet Dragon used to be where every man in Tiengo used to live. So what I was thinking is that Tiengo wants it back.
Why?
Because there's teddy bears in there. I don't know.
Maybe it's time we go to bed, guys. It's been a long day, and we got a long one tomorrow.
Yeah, but like, where can we? We're outside.
We go home, genius.
Go home, Porky.
Oh.
Jeez.
I know. I'm being silly.
As you say that, you see in the distance Big Guy currently sweeping with a broom very tenderly the front of the blacksmith shop across from your guys' tavern.
Give him a wave.
He waves back like a little automated sign or billboard.
Borky walks up to him real fast. So, big boy, how's work going? Big guy, how's... Nah, he's a boy. Okay. So how's work going?
It blinks. Its light flickers on and off, and it leans down to you. Good.
Do you have a brother called Straightforward Good Time?
They blink. I am brother and sister to all constructs.
Okay.
Are you all connected in some way? Apart from just being made.
We were all made by Artemis, but most of us have heard the voice of Oriara.
How's she doing?
His eyes blink again and he turns and looks to you. Good.
Okay, cool.
Alright, well.
What kind of face is Task making when Big Guy answered the question?
Oh, what about good?
About like when he responded with Oriara.
Task is just like, looks a little bit relieved that the voices in his head haven't told him to lose his fucking mind at this point. So he's just like a contemplative, like, oh, thank God.
You are concerned.
It's safe to say. So long as the voice in your head tells you to do good things, I don't mind. It's just that last time we fought a construct, things didn't go that way.
Why would you fight a construct? We are not built to hurt.
Dulmar was that exception, apparently. And he was the soul of someone inside a construct.
A soul inside of a construct. And there's like a quiet contemplation.
Good job,
And
you're giving it ideas.
Yep, I started the fucking robot war. Here we go.
The robot
You
wars.
watch as- You watch as Ben the blacksmith walks in and goes, Big Guy, we gotta... Oh, hey, how's it going there?
Oh, it's gonna go. If you ever want to come over to the Sweet Dragon, you guys can hang out. A big guy. I don't know if you can drink or not, but a beer's on me.
Ben actually jabs it on and goes, oh, yeah, we actually been over to your tavern a couple times for lunch. Big Guy buys food, but he can't really eat it, so...
Did you just look at it?
Ben leans forward to you, Borky, and goes, I think he just wants to fit in.
Don't we all?
Yachts.
That's the most
All
human
right,
thing
Big Guy,
he does.
let's clean off the tools, close up shop for the day. If you need horseshoes, just let us know. And he gives you guys a kind of a finger gun and begins to gather up supplies and kind of pats down his apron.
Shelf.
Does Task notice that he's taking this a little bit, like, more deeply than he should?
What do you mean?
Like, is he, like, did this just, like, grind him to an existential halt?
He's expressionless because he's a construct. He does look like he's thinking though.
Task holds his hand up, trying to, like, gather his attention real quick, like a small little wave.
Yes? Do you require a horseshoe?
If you have questions, I'm right next door. You can ask them, and I'll give the answers as best I can.
He goes quiet. I do not think you would have my answers, but
Well,
thank you.
That's fair, but at least it's nice to talk to someone about it.
He turns and looks to Ben. I could talk to Ben.
You could.
Talk about what? Come on, Big Guy, let's get cleaned up. Come on. And he kind of gives him a pat on the back.
All right, let's go inside.
Nadine, would it be finger crossbows because there's no guns in these universe?
It's a crossbow chose. There you go.
Finger crossbows.
Finger crossbow.
Well done.
As you guys walk up the front porch to your beautiful tavern, Vel's there, arms crossed, gives you like the chin nod, like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Good.
What's been going on since we've been out?
Nothing much. I did want to mention we've had some youths trying to sneak in, but I've been tossing them out. No real problems
Youths?
beyond that.
What kind of youths? What they look like?
How young are the lads?
No, like 13, 14-year-old guys, you know, kids.
Humans?
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing and just toss them out.
It's not your job, it's my job. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, gosh,
Plus, if I call the guards, they get in trouble, so it's no sweat off my back.
Sounds good.
She gives you a nod.
Should we tell Val what's going on?
Nah, she's going.
About what? Meta outside of this, like out of character, like about what?
About Tango.
Well, she knows.
Yeah, she didn't. We
Does she?
Yeah. We had a full staff meeting. She was guarding that day.
Well,
Okay.
she guards during the day.
Yeah, that's after we sent everyone home. And we had a meeting with her, and then she left, and then we guarded our
Okay,
place.
I couldn't remember in character if we did that or not.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I thought we did.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Heard from the dwarven fella. You guys are looking for some more guards.
Yes, we are. We have, I think, some interviews tomorrow. Do you have anyone you'd like to suggest as well?
Someone interesting? It's kind of boring out here. But I guess if they're working night shift, we'll only overlap for a short amount of time.
There's a person who's just question marks. I'm so excited to find out who it is.
Question marks.
Hey.
You would think with all the documentation the city goes through that they wouldn't just allow a person to put down question mark as their name.
Yeah, it seems a little inappropriate.
Depends on who's representing them.
Do you know who, like, are the main do you know which companies around here represent clients like that?
Council members represent clients in some businesses and guilds and other things. Like you guys work for Abacus, right?
Yes.
I think,
I work-
do we? Still?
We work
She
for a
hasn't-
lot of different people now.
Work for ourselves.
But you're contracted by Abacus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm contracted by the guild of the Grey Peaks. That's where I come from. Salvador comes from the immigration of Ruba, and Hala, I have no idea. She just adventures anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Real Faceted, you're kind of roboting a little bit. You guys
Am I
hearing that
roboting?
too?
I haven't noticed that.
I haven't noticed it.
I'm gonna leave the chat and rejoin real fast.
Welcome back.
No worries, I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we'll tell you who your new coworker is tomorrow, because I think that's when we're making our decision, the choice.
And
Alright,
once that's all done, I actually want to try and learn a little bit more about these hunters in the Druid District.
I would actually like to go back to the Druid District as well.
Well, I would like to do something tomorrow as well, and I could tell you guys over dinner, which I hope Ty Bulpington's made.
And Borky walks in.
All right, you walk in. Immediately, you smell sizzling fish.
No!
Borky runs to the kitchen.
You run to the kitchen, but Ty Borpington is actually at the counter, and he's currently handing off dishes to Helga and Meryl at the moment. Meryl's got her books out, and she's currently studying.
Borky runs out of the kitchen and he's like,
Oh, thank God. I thought someone had murdered you, Mr. Bulpington.
Why would you think that, Borky? Who would want to murder me?
The sea hag come to finish you off.
Oh my God, is she still alive?
No.
Borky, quit traumatizing our employees.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, well, you're here. Hooray! Oh my, you look starved. Let me make you some food. And he waddles into the kitchen.
how bow-legged is he, Nadine?
It's like he has his arms raised up Popeye style, and he's just like shifting one side to the other. Like
Yes!
I like to believe that when he walks, he has to like actually hoist his whole entire body on one leg like it's a peg, and then it waddles over to the other one.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The weight just shifts back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Eventually, Ty Worpington comes out with these two giant trays, and he sets them down in front of you. And what's inside is a set of battered fish, some spring-cooked vegetables with spices, and what appears to be some sort of dip of some kind. I'm doing some tests for the Harvest Festival. I'd love for you to try.
I would be more than happy to do a tasting. Which, by the way, Harvest for the competition. Like,
Yes.
Can you tell us about the competition, Mr. Bulpington?
It might stress me out, but okay.
No.
Please eat first.
Dude,
Let's try that fish.
Yeah, jumping in.
All right.
Flaky. It's breaded fish. It's super flaky. it is like you bite into it, there's crunch, and then there's the softness and warmth of whitefish, no bones, well seasoned, light and fluffy with just the slightest hint of a salty taste. The vegetables have herbs in them, kind of minty in a way, and the dip with the fish is kind of got a bite. It's got a bit of a heat to it, but it's really, really good. It's a good compliment. It makes it a bit heavier.
Oh wow!
And as you're eating, Ty Borpington turns and goes, "Well, the cooking competition is a pinnacle of the Harvest Festival. I used to go to it, but my face is a fish, and I'm very upset about that. But this year, I have some confidence, which is very fleeting. So,
Yes. You
I
said
would
this
like-
is good food, Mr. Barbican, and you're beautiful.
you.
I keep telling you you're beautiful.
Oh, my heart. Anyway, so basically, the Harvest Festival cooking competition is 5 master chefs so far enter in, and we have 2 hours to cook one delicious meal for a panel of judges. So I'm basically trying to come up with a proper dish that has the right festivity feeling to it, and also doesn't make anyone puke. So
That's good.
I'm trying my best at the moment, Porky.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone at the table, is that if you need any kind of special ingredients, Mr. Poppington, I will personally foot the bill.
Well, didn't your friend mention, he turns to you, Task, Mr. Task, you mentioned that you wanted to bear, yes?
Yes.
I actually, he goes into his front pocket and pulls out what looks like a little, recipe booklet, and he starts flipping through it. I actually found a recipe for bear brisket. So if you do happen to get your hands on a bear sooner than later, it's a tough meat to work with. I might actually do something along those lines, perhaps to enter into the overall competition, not the 2-hour competition. So if you'd like.
Is it a what?
I'll look into that tomorrow when our task is done.
Okay, well, you're still here. You're not done. But yay!
But
yes!
Chish.
It's 27 episodes later. I finally set myself up for that one stupid joke. It took this long. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so bear brisket's good. Now here's another question for you, Mr. Poppington.
Okay, Borky, what is it?
Okay, so what I was thinking is, now for the competition, do you need assistance?
Potentially, yes.
I volunteer.
Oh, Borky! Oh, you make my heart just pound like I was back on the Canary. Oh, you're so sweet. I'll get you an apron and a lovely hat.
Yes.
And
Oh
he
my God, I'm
waddles
so
back into the
excited.
kitchen. And Meryl's absent-mindedly eating the food and reading and flipping through the pages.
How are your studies going?
They're going good. We're learning about, and she lists out the book, and you see all the different variations of there.
Oh, God.
And she puts it back down. She goes, I'm beginning to regret my decisions a little bit, but, it's challenging.
Stand firm. You've been doing it so long this far.
I prefer just spelling, to be honest, but I guess if you have to make sentences, you have to make sentences, so...
Well, it's fine to learn things. It's fine to learn new things, but so long as it gets you by in what you need, then it makes it all worth it.
I should actually probably head home now. Thank you for the food, Mr. Barpington. Okay. You hear him yell in the kitchen.
Greckles is actually going to make his way over to the bar with Helga.
As you do that, Meryl quickly packs up her books and kind of pushes it's like a steel bowl, which is where all the fish is being kept. She kind of pushes it towards the edge of the counter, and then she runs towards the door, gives a quick bow, bye, and she runs out. And Helga's like, goodbye. Hello, Birdman. What can I get you?
Any weird happenings tonight, Helga?
Surprisingly, no. It's been quiet, which is probably good.
That is some good news. What's good on the tap tonight?
I got a Northern Lands mead. I've got oh, you would like this. I've got some sort of cider from Eastern Isles. Cherry cider of some kind.
That sounds fantastic. I'll have a pint.
It cost me an arm and a leg. You get a glass. And she goes and she pours you a little...
Well, Helga, how much did it cost?
You do not want to know. And she hands you your very, very nice glass.
You know, Helga, you spend so much time back here. Do you ever need to get out and, I don't know, do something else?
My time of doing things is done.
No room for one last adventure?
Not at my age, no.
No. Well, I tell you what, you're one heck of a gal. If you'd ever want to come along, I'm sure we'd love to have you.
She's gonna insight check you.
He's being completely honest.
She narrows her eyes and goes, "What do you want from Helga?"
You know, Helga, it's interesting. You're so hard and so hidden, and you don't have to be. Not around us, anyway. That's something that I learned over the last couple of weeks with these knuckleheads.
Knuckleheads indeed.
Do, 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 do.
Well, if you do,
Borky's just slapping his
well.
food. Borky's just slapping his food.
Task will like look over. If there is something that you're looking, I'm sorry. If there is something we'd like to actually get out of you, I'd like to hear one of those stories of yours from the days gone by.
What type of story would you like to hear?
Well, we've heard about what you've done to fire giants. Something similar to that would be interesting.
Yes, I broke neck of fire giant. It was satisfying to say least.
Any recounts of something you may have hunted, or let's put it nicely, beaten the crap out of besides the fire giant that adds up to that same amount of stature?
When Helga was part of Battle Axe Sisters, we fought Chimera.
How did that go?
3 heads, 3 sisters, dead Chimera.
Where does your clan hail from, actually? I'd like to know a little bit more about these others you rode with.
We hail from Glueback Swamp, but you are men. You do not want to meet the Sisters of the Battle Axe.
That's fair.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, actually. Sisters of the Battle Axe.
Get us some fresh lore.
By the way, would Borky know of them because of his orc clan?
No, this is pretty remote.
Okay.
Is it a female-only clan?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Mostly consist of orc women, ogre women, Etten women, some human women.
That is rather interesting. All living together.
It is not perfect place.
No place ever is.
But it was home. For a while.
What made you decide to separate yourself from them?
Helga's face goes a bit cold.
Oh no.
If you don't wish to speak it, then I won't pry.
In that respect, conversation ends here.
Very well.
She pours herself a glass.
Borky leans over to Panic, who's, I'm guessing, still sitting at the table eating with him.
I have fish in my face, and it is delicious.
Isn't it
It's
good?
really good.
It's really good, mate. But you keep wanting... No, you got that drinking competition with Adric, right?
Yes. It's kind of why I wanted to go back to the Druid District.
Oh, we could go tomorrow. So what, are you trying to, like, get a route that can, like, make you better at drinking? Because you're not going to cheat, are you?
Why, Borky?
Let me just set up this T-ball for you, man.
Whatever would make you assume that?
Oh, okay, good. I was worried for a sec there, Panic.
Looks at the camera. I've learned nothing.
Oh my god.
Hey, Lice didn't say don't cheat at drinking contests.
I just like
He should have.
Lies comes alive for one single moment. No! Smacks him in the face.
I hope you feel bad. Lies only had one of those left.
I made myself sad. All right, you guys enjoy your fish. Is there anything else you guys wish to do before the night is done?
Honestly,
Guys, we should probably set up a rotation. There's no telling if you know who's coming back.
I'll go first.
Borky cracks his back, adjusts his neck, and jumps up on the roof.
Why are you guys always on the roof? You couldn't
'Cause
just
it's-
hang out
Because it's cool, and you could be contemplative on a roof looking up at the stars. God.
I mean, like, Task holds up his bow. This could be a good reason why. Like, the guy who has the ranged weapon might be the better choice for sitting on top of the roof.
No, Borky has a ranged weapon. He does indeed.
He lifts up Tarisk and throws it at people. Like a cat runs by the alleyway. Get him, boy! Like football.
We will duct tape Tarisk to his spear, and we will have air Tarisk. Okay.
Oh my god.
And I will not fail and kill Panic
So
with that too.
You guys are doing a rotation.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
All right, everybody roll perception checks.
Cool.
Ooh, nat 20 for me.
Oh.
My list. Where is it? Here we are. And
That is a 11.
perception.
What is perception?
That is a 9 for me. No thanks. I'm not a
19
good
for
boy tonight.
Bulky.
Okay. Greckles, as you're sitting up there and you're watching, you do see some tavern goers go about their business. They leave. You also notice that Helga's cats, she has a few of them actually in the tavern, are currently having a turf war with some other cats in the neighborhood, and you literally watch like some cat like territory fight smackdowns going on.
Jeez.
Are they doing the low?
Yeah, they are, and then they you just see two cats intertwined and just screaming from there.
Oh man, I wonder what that cat's initiative is.
Are Helga's cats okay?
Yeah, they're just a little, puffed up and lost some fur, but they seem to be winning. Which, I mean, they're pretty big cats, so yeah, they're winning.
Sisters
What
of
you
the Battle
don't know
Cats.
is that they're actually lynxes.
Bobcats.
Sisters of the Battle Cats.
Other than that, nothing really happens. It's pretty clear. And the people coming and going are common, like regulars that people who are unassuming completely, so no problems there. Borky, you see 3 drunken dwarves dawdle down the city road. Nothing else interesting happens.
One of these days, I want to yell at them. Hi, what are your guys' names? Like, can Borky yell at them as they walk past?
Sure, they're walking by and
Hey!
they're drunk off their.
Hey!
What?
What's your guys' names? I see you all the time.
What's it to ya? You green galoot?
Remember, they're drunk dwarves.
Borky crosses his arms and looks away.
I don't care now.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't care. Don't drag me. And the other 2 dwarves like grabbing, like, come on, man, like, let's go. Like, I'll be back for you, Arcana Roof. I'll beat you one day.
Yeah, one day.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
gonna be a great play. You just watch.
You just fucking opened up the best hook in adventuring history.
I know.
And you watch as the dwarves are dragged away. Dawn arises. And
Do we know what time to start expecting some of these people?
about
for
9
interviews?
o'clock-ish, 9 o'clock-ish is when
Alright.
basically most meetings happen.
Guys,
I
last
guess we'll
night,
just head downstairs.
last night I met a dwarf called What's It To You. Strange fellow.
Really, Borky?
What? Yeah, his name's What's It To You. He's just 3 dwarves who just walking down the street, right? He's making a bunch of noise.
That's what that yelling was last night.
Yeah, they man, they,
Helga was also wondering.
oh, so how good. Well, yeah. Anyways, so what's the plan today? I have an idea, lads.
We have interviews to do, Borky.
Well,
After
after-
interviews, you can give us
Well,
the idea.
something was mentioned yesterday. I didn't mention it last night, but I figured I'd bring it up now. Now, yesterday, you remember when the police was saying the guards.
They're called the guards officially, right?
Yeah, they're the city guard,
Right.
lower district guards.
Okay, the guards said that one of the paladins of the guys we really got angry at us.
Orin.
All right, thank you.
Orin.
So come on, I'm trying. Hey, the Knights of Orin. He's just one of their members didn't go back with him and still here running around the city. Now I don't think I'm gonna be real with you guys here. I think me and Panic might have pissed him off a little bit. Now, I think in general they hate us, but like in particular me and Panic here. In the end, as his manager, I'm worried about the safety of my talent. And
Do you
also
wanna
just
do you want to go hunting for Helena?
well, I think we should ask if anyone's seen or heard from her, because in the end, she's got an axe to grind. With us, at least, because we burned her pretty good. Unless,
I kind of singed their face off.
they did, you kicked her ass, is what you did.
Uh,
Yeah, but we ought to go to the Druid District today. Hey, Task, what did you want to do?
I wanted to find these hunters that I was told about.
Okay. Greco's, did you want to, like, be in a bush or something today? I don't...
Ah, you're funny, Borky.
I am,
No,
thank
honestly,
you.
I
let's be
thought,
real, you'll probably end up in a bush.
well, you know what? Maybe I'll just go off and do my own thing then.
What are you doing, Greckles?
No, he's gone. He's going down for breakfast. He ain't having this shit.
Hey, we're not done with this conversation, young man. Porky, fuck.
I was
He
just
he
being
tips he tips the hat to look exactly like Porky. No, we're done with this conversation.
Oh my god, children.
Flips back
Oh my
around.
God. Two of them. This is hell on earth.
Do we sit down? Do we want to debate what we want to do today? Actually, out of character, real fast. Do we want to?
Well, no, we want to do our interviews first.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay, you
that's scheduled.
all right.
As you guys sit down, are you guys hosting them in the courtyard again or the main building?
It would probably be good to do it inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys sit down and get everything ready to go, you do hear a very gentle knock at the door.
Come in.
I'll go open it.
Hello. You see Willow. She comes in with a bunch of backpacks and things and boxes.
Oh, Borky helps her with the backpacks. Ugh, picks them up.
It's okay. It's just one box. That's all it is. Hi. I'm so excited.
You look like
And-
you came prepared.
I packed up all my things from my old apartment and now I'm here. Oh, the tower looks amazing. It's very, very beautiful.
Did we
Yeah,
even
they
look
have-
at it? Did we even look at it
No,
yesterday?
you guys walked right past it.
That was on us. We had a long day. We fought rats. We hung out with your
Oh,
boo.
come. Like, Willow grabs your hand. Oh, come, take a look. You have to come see it. It's
going-
your building after all.
We're going this way.
As you guys-
I had a dwarf make it special.
Oh, did you? That's so nice. Thank you, Mr. Panic.
Yeah, let's go investigate this before the interviews come, I guess.
Oh, you're hiring more people?
Yeah, some more guards wouldn't hurt this place.
It's
That's
extra
not a bad
security
idea.
as well.
Yes, that sounds great. All right, so follow me, and she leads you out the front door, and you guys go around sort of the front porch of your guys' tavern, and there's a giant tower now attached to your building. It's made out of stone, not as nice as Abacus's, but still not bad. It was made in a day. Beautiful windows. And she walks over. She goes, the dwarf gave me the key, which is great. My other place didn't have a lock at all.
That's
so-
terrifying.
It is. That's pretty bad.
But hey, new place, and she unlocks it and pops it open.
So I have a quick question. I'm sorry, just to clarify this. The doorway into the tower, there's a door that leads outside, but there's one that also leads into the tavern as well.
Yeah, so there's two
Okay,
entrances
okay.
into this tower. There's one that's outside, and then there's one that's on the second floor, attached across from where you guys go into your bedrooms.
Ah, okay, sweet.
So she's got two ways she can come in and out, and she can also go directly into the tavern or just leave out the door. So she can just.
That's good. That's good.
The first floor, I'll just describe it. The first floor appears to be storage. There's lots of barrels, a few planters, empty planters, some bags of soil, general basic storage. The second floor, as you walk up, there's a spiral staircase that leads up, and you see the other door on the second floor that leads into the tavern. You see a large circular room. There's some curved bookshelves. There's desks and papers, distillers, candles, hanging herbs, boxes, barrels of things, and then to the as you step up the stairs, to the right of that is a small little living space. And Willow opens it up and looks inside, and there's a bedroom with like a rug on the floor. There's a big bed, some small shelves, wash basin, a chamber pot, small space to put clothes. It's very quaint. It's extremely beautiful. The glass is well framed. It's got like designs in it. The tools look brand new, top of the line. Like you paid a lot for this. It was worth every penny. It is
Yeah.
extremely nice, and Willow is just like in awe. Like she's like giddy as as a child at Christmas. She's running through everything.
I take it this is to your liking.
Absolutely. It's amazing. Oh, look at the distillery. This is brand new. Oh my gosh.
Is she like just hugging it, going, rubbing her face against it?
No, she's scared to touch it. She's like, oh my gosh. Well, I guess I should get straight to work. If you have any monster parts or you find any strange foliage, definitely bring it to me, and I can work with it and make you potions.
Is
Oh
that
well,
the
let's
case?
take a look at the
No,
task, and Borky just instantly go into their bag.
Yeah, we got some stuff
Let's say
down
we
here.
got a bunch to dump off, don't we?
All right.
Yep.
You sold a bunch.
Can I go
so,
first because I only have a
ask.
little bit?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Is there a table nearby where Borky can pull some stuff out?
Willow wheels over a barrel and just pops it open. Just
Okay.
clunk.
So here's what I have for you today. Not a lot, but I have here a giant eyeball of the frog that almost killed Greckles.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Greckles, are you okay?
Eh,
Yeah, he almost died.
Okay.
Okay.
You said it was a giant frog?
Yes,
Yeah.
I also have a piece of its tooth as well. Put down the frog's tooth.
Okay. Oh, that's rather odd. Frogs don't usually have teeth.
It
Are
was-
you sure it was?
It was a
just
humanoid frog. Something, I think, a bullywog or something.
Yeah, it definitely
Oh,
had
I-
teeth.
You know what? There's some new books on these shelves. I can take a look. So you have an eyeball and a teeth, and she begins to take an inventory.
And Task also whips out the giant's tooth.
Oh, what's this?
A giant's tooth.
Oh, that's very good. I might be able to use this for a really good potion.
We could also use that and file it down to help put our shoes on.
Willow, I don't know
what-
if... Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. What type of giant did it come from?
Was it the fire giant or... Yeah, it was. It was the corpse of the fire giant.
Okay.
Real fast.
Okay.
Okay, Borky's almost done. He's like,
Okay, also, I got some dried parmesan from what we can only describe as a were-rat doomsday cult, so I ain't gonna eat it, because it might be...
Oh, Mr. Oh, Doros told me all about
Yeah,
that.
we actually got to work with him for the first time ever. I'm telling you
Oh,
right now,
really?
Willow, your boo is the best. He's the best.
Let me guess, that's orc language for husband?
No, he's his boo, because he's scary.
Oh, he's not that bad.
Ah, he's tall.
No, he said he had a really good time. He liked spending some time with you, Task. And Mr. Panic, he mentioned you two spoke, and hopefully,
Well,
Um,
spoke is a strong word.
yeah.
He spoke?
No.
No, okay. I was gonna say that's weird.
We just-
Borky.
Real fast. Oh, before I forget, real fast. Could you like?
Borky pulls up the hag head by the hair out of the panty.
Oh
bag.
God.
That is. Hold on. No, it's okay. Now I was wondering if you could do. Do you got like a solution you could put this in to just give me the skull?
I have some bugs. I have a box that I could put into it. And,
All right.
Borky
Um,
throws down the hag head.
I'll come back for that
Oh.
later when it's all good and deep
Okay.
fleshed.
okay.
I wish to drink
Um,
from it.
Oh, I actually was going to ask if taxidermy was something in your wheelhouse, or if that's not something you can do.
Not really. I could make it where I purify parts into more refined forms, like a skull. That sort of thing. I believe you need a trophy room. I'm fairly certain.
Oh, so
Um,
should I take that then and give it to a trophy room then instead?
Well, if you want it stuffed, yes. But if you want just the skull, I can put it in a box with some insects. and-
I would be
By the-
super happy if you could do that for me. Thank you so much, Willow.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
brutal.
because by the time we
Yeah, well.
actually get someone to taxidermy it, the flesh might rot off before we get a chance to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's already pretty gross. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna lie. I don't want to touch it with my bare hands.
No, it's
Mm.
okay.
So-
Willow, I actually have something that you might be able to do something with.
Oh, okay.
No, you have to be really careful with this. I mean, really careful. Greckles will mage hand the sleepy shroom that he's had over to her.
Oh, interesting. Here, put it in the barrel, and she leans the barrel forward.
I just plop it in.
Oh, wait a minute. I actually think if Greckles, if you don't mind if I do this, Task will look over to Greckles. I have those gloves that you gave me. Maybe it might help her with her work.
You know, that might not be a. Would that help her?
It's sleight of hand, so if God forbid something goes wrong, she can get her hand out of there.
I mean,
That is true.
I thought you already gave them back. Actually,
Oh, okay. Well,
they were on
then,
my hand.
okay.
Because
Take
that was
'em.
my first. Okay.
Oh, sorry, take him. I apologize. Then
No, it's okay.
retract.
Guys, you broke the immersion. I'm so mad.
Hey, okay, let me jump back in. I didn't know if maybe you could make this into a potion or something that.
Oh, definitely a potion. If I were to, I wouldn't mind looking at it closely, though. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like this in my studies, anyway.
It was a unique magic from the hags that we fought. They were able to synthesize spells through vegetation and.
Oh, kind of like how we use scrolls, maybe.
Very
Or
similar
something-
to that. That might, boys, that might be something worth asking while we're in the Druidic District.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I will. She puts the lid on the barrel. I will get started right away. I might have to just unpack my things and just like literally one box, like one tiny little like milk crate of things.
Oh.
And then I mean, the first batch I'll probably use some cheaper ingredients, just get used to the tools, and every distillery's different, and cauldron and whatnot. Hopefully within maybe a few days or a week, I'll have something to show. But thank you so much again. I really appreciate this.
No
Is
problem.
Oh, by the way, I also have this, and he Panic pulls out his spindle of silk.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, definitely. Put it in the barrel.
I was thinking something along like new guitar strings or something. Whatever you can do, I'm sure will be fine.
I'd have to talk to a bard, but I could see about doing that.
I'm a bard.
Well, one who makes instruments.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh
I see.
shit! Oh, I have a good idea actually. Task releases the ruby brooch from around his neck. Maybe you could use this in some way to enchant it.
Oh, enchantments take a long time, but
Well, it's no good to me other than just fashion for the time being. But if you want to
That's
work with this, I give it to you.
sure, it's very pretty. She takes it. She doesn't put it in the barrel. She puts it on the table.
Yep.
Willow, quick question. How long might it take you to synthesize a potion from that mushroom? Time is kind of the essence.
Maybe a week, 2 weeks.
Ooh, Panic. When is your thing?
You mean the contest?
Yeah.
Oh,
believe
you're
that's-
going to the harvest festival?
Yep, we sure are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
So,
There's a-
like, out of character, that's what, 2 weeks?
That's in 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At
It should be
this
fine.
point, like a week and 6 days. At this point.
Should be all right then.
Oh, I do have something in my inventory I want to give to the ladies downstairs, but we can do that after this.
Okay. Well, I don't want to shoo you out, but I really want to get going.
Show.
Of course. We have
Uh,
interviews to do. You if you need anything, let us know.
I'll have to meet with the rest of the staff. I did speak with your barkeep. She's very nice and terrifying, but she's very nice.
Oh, she's a doll.
I mean,
Borky's kind of do the hand when she says nice.
Oh,
Taz slaps her hand. Taz slaps his hand down.
just, you know. Oh, quick warning, by the way. The owlbear thing comes alive, so watch out for that.
yes, I noticed the crystals that belong to Professor Rumblefungus. That's his work.
Professor Bumblebee.
Yes. He's very lovely.
God damn it.
But before you run, Task, I have just a quick question for you.
Yes.
Is it okay if I give my spare key to Doros? For the building?
I
Like
don't
my-
see
That-
I don't see a problem with that.
I do
Uh,
not see. I don't see an issue with
I
that.
now call for a strata council meeting. All in favor of giving Doros the extra key, say raise your right hand.
Raise
Willow
your right
Sure.
hand.
slowly
Raising the right
raises her
hand.
right hand.
Yeah.
You had to say it, Willow. That was the trick.
Oh, I see. I just wanted to be sure. He wants to visit and take a look at some point.
That's fair. You can give it to him. We don't mind that.
Okay.
Just no hanky panky in the tower, please.
She goes beet red. Right, of course. Anyway, she goes to push you guys out. Anyway, thank you so much.
How would that even work? He's so much bigger than her.
God, slams the door.
You of all us to say that.
I actually wanted to stick around for just a second with her.
Okay. Do you rest of you guys head downstairs?
Sure.
Sure.
The door is closed in front of you, Panic.
Is it locked?
You don't know.
Panic goes,
Hello?
"Hello, hi.
Oh, Mr. Panic, and she opens the door.
I don't know what's with them today. It's so
What the fuck?
they're weird.
Wow. My ears are on
Greckles-
fire
Grec-
right now, dude. Okay.
Greckles went to the Romantian. I think the expedience changed him, and I don't know.
Oh,
But,
what's the Romantian? What's that?
it's something in the entertainment. I'll tell you about it later. But
Oh, okay.
there's actually something I wanted to ask you about.
Okay.
It's about your application, actually.
She slowly closes the door. Not in a suspicious way, just in a private sort of way, oh, we're talking about something private. Yeah? Is it okay? I filled out all my information.
It's
my
fine.
pass-
It's just you didn't put the last name.
Her face goes kind of there's embarrassment there. It's faded. I thought it was for the best.
Is there something wrong with your last name?
I don't want it anymore.
I know exactly how you feel.
Maybe. If it's not okay, then I can go.
No, you're fine. I understand it completely. I was just curious, really.
Oh.
And
Okay.
Grimtongue's not my real last name.
Oh, but it's so cool and
Well,
badass, as
Metal.
people would say.
I got it legally changed after I left my house. I left my childhood home.
I did too.
Yeah. My birth last name is Vathrius.
Oh, that actually sounds just as cool. Sorry.
It's got some connotations tied to it that I don't really want anymore. So I fully understand. I was just curious. I thought, as your employer, I should know. But if you want to talk, I'm here.
She actually lifts up a hand and she pats your shoulder. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, you've got quite a hefty load on your hands. I'll let you get to that.
Thank you.
I will be downstairs. Take care,
Okay.
Willow.
You too. And Panic.
Yes.
It's a really nice last name. And be safe, okay?
I'll make an attempt.
I when all this is done, I wouldn't mind making you something to replace my first ever magical item that I gave you, the ring.
And that was
I
your
hope to
first?
surprise. Yeah, that was my first ever magical item I've ever made.
That saved
It
my
was-
life,
It's a beginner item, but I'm glad. When you said it worked, it made me feel kind of relieved.
Saved our lives, actually.
I'm glad. I guess we're even. Well, kind of not really. I'm still 2 and owing
No,
you,
you're-
and
All debts from this point on are considered paid.
okay.
Now you're in our employ.
I'm excited. I hope you enjoy having me. Anyway, get out of here, you.
All right. Have fun, Willow. And he
Also,
leaves.
keep the orc from saying strange things about me and Doros. If you
Again,
really
I'll
want
make an
that.
attempt.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. She
Bye.
closes the door.
I'm sure when you go downstairs, you see Task, Greckles, and Borky with a ring of halo of fire around their ears. She's like, you motherfucker. There is something I did want to give. Is like Scarbles and everyone else there, like all of our employees there.
Yeah.
Task. Well,
Except for Meryl. Meryl is not there.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I don't think Meryl can drink, so this is fine. Task will want them all just to come to the front of the bar for a real quick thing. This is a small bit of repayment for all the work you guys do. It's not much for now, and I plan to give you a lot more later. But here, he hands off the bottle of bourbon that he got from the goblins.
Oh, hell yeah! Scarbles just grabs it and just, like, bites the cork and rips it off with her teeth.
To share!
Ah, damn, there's always a catch. And Helga brings out the shot glasses and she leans and goes, not for me. I do not do morning drinking. I am not sad enough yet.
Then keep enough for everyone to have some later tonight.
I will do this for you, but none for Meryl. She is underaged.
Of course.
I got it. I go open the door.
As you open the door, you see a 6-foot-tall black dragonborn staring down at you. He's got a very nice set of half-plate armor. I believe a sword at his side. Let me find his document.
Naragan, I presume.
Yes,
Come on in. We've been
Nice.
waiting for you.
I am allowed to enter.
Is that a problem?
It is your home. I do not wish to be rude.
Well,
Do we have to invite you? Are you a vampire or something?
I may be one of the night, but I am not such a creature of the night.
I'm gonna insight that.
Alright, go right ahead.
Oh, that's a 10. Never mind.
10.
Come on in.
Okay, so no,
He-
are we all sitting down at the table then?
Yep.
You guys are all sitting around at one of the rounded tables. Helga is just cleaning. Ty Borpington is... You hear crashing and banging in the back. Ty Borpington is on, like, an artistic, like, cooking spree.
Ty,
at the
I have a
moment.
suggestion. Maybe you could get like cream and leeks or something and make a special dip while we do this. That'd be great. Thank you.
Not right now, Borky. I love you, but not right now.
I love you too.
I know it was a low roll, but did that insight tell me anything?
Man, you don't like the Black Dragonborn idea before, and now you're still not sure.
What? Kim, out of character, is there
Do I-
anything to that? Because, like...
Yes, because no, listen, okay, so Taka, let me explain.
Alright.
There are two types of dragons, chromatic and metallic, alright?
Yeah.
Metallic are good, chromatic are bad, black dragons are some of the worst.
Okay.
They
acid breath.
they poison like as much water as humanly possible. Like they destroy ecosystems and villages and stuff like
What's
that
that?
because they just
Hello.
Are we good?
Hello.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's fair, that's fair.
So, what is your full name again?
Nerrigan.
Where do you hail from?
I hail from Tristella Court.
I'm gonna pull up the
Yeah.
is it available guardsman position? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got that up too.
Let's pull it up. Yeah, just go quickly.
All right.
This is a fun session, by the way. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It says your brother is a merchant.
Yes, Tristella Court, merchant of magical goods.
Is he in town or is he back in your home?
He comes and goes between the two. Tristella Court is the main provider of magical goods and items. It is the center of magic.
The life of a merchant. What was your brother's name again?
My brother.
Yes.
1 second. The DM has to figure out a name for the brother. You cheeky motherfucker. All right.
I just wanted to know.
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. His name is Idrex.
All right.
And now I gotta write that down too. Thanks.
Sorry. Just wanted some
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is fun.
I heard magical items merchant and I was like, ooh.
So I from this paper here it says that you're a paladin of Illud.
Illune, yes.
Illud. I apologize. How deep are your ties with this brand?
Very close. I've been in service for 5 years now.
Okay. quick question here. Two for me actually. What are your thoughts on the Knights of Oran?
I am not familiar with the name of the Knights of Oran, though if you refer to the United Clergy of Oran, my thoughts are reserved, to say the least. Illud and Oran's relationships are that of a brother and sister, though the legends speak of many different tales.
But like, do you agree with their methods?
Absolutely not.
Okay, cool. That's a check mark for me. Second question.
That's a check mark for everyone.
Second question, real fast. You now how insight? Like, how fancy does his armor look right now?
Very nice, very intricate. There's inlays, there's beautiful ornamental sort of swirls and touches, crescent moon symbols. You can see his body. He's got a long tail, a long black tail. His eyes are like a soft, gentle blue, like almost a baby blue. And he almost in a way looks kind of feminine. His face is very thin in the front, and then he's got these tendrils, almost like hair. Not hair, but you know, Dragonborn have tendrils. Like
Yes.
weird,
Like the
Like
sort of
that.
like the wing webbing on the side of their heads.
they look like the Predator. You know, Predator has those things going on.
Yeah.
He's kind of like got that kind of running down the back. He looks very poised, very professional. You get the sense that he's had a lot of experience in a social environment.
This is why my second question is about to come up here real fast.
You present yourself very professionally. You very proud man, I could tell. A proud knight. Why are you applying to be a guard at a bar?
There are not many positions that would have me work at night. It is hard for one who follows Illud. To work a night shift seems appealing to me. I can be that with the moon.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Are you okay with sitting on top of roofs?
Okay.
You don't have to sit on top of the roof.
That just makes sense
Oh,
to
good.
me.
I can if you want me to, but I'd ask for a ladder. I'm not very dexterous.
We should
My
buy a
strengths
ladder.
lie in. My strengths lie in strengths.
Well, that's it for me. Thank you.
You actually got my question that I wanted, like, beyond the obvious pay. Why would he want to do? So that was pretty much my check mark.
Oh, okay.
Can I like general insight him to see if he's like trustworthy looking?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Hi-ya, 12.
Seems nice.
Seems like a nice chap.
You definitely get the you get the vibe from him that he's just looking for an easygoing job. I mean, if his brother keeps visiting all the time, being like a guard on a cavern, like a caravan or something, means he probably can't see his family. So something stationary kind of makes sense.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
How long are you wanting to be employed with us?
I have no future plans.
Hmm.
As long as you would need me until perhaps life catches me, I would not mind starting my own family. But such
Really?
interests much await.
That's interesting.
Panic
sorry.
Panic waves his hand like for everybody to come in so they can just kind of privately talk.
Yes.
Should we, if we agree to hire any guards today, should we tell them about you know who?
We probably should be upfront with that.
Yes. No. That is something we should, because then we can see if they want to stay or not.
Okay, what we should say is that we're on the shit list of a bad dude, and it is not to fight the guy if he comes, but to warn us all, and we burn the house down and run. And change our names, right? We all agreed on that? I want to be called Panic Grimtongue.
No.
Return to look back to him. At night, we do, due to our adventures and most of our other jobs, there might be some chances that there might be those who seek, petty revenge or the sort. We expect you to at least guard the place, but we also don't want you to lose your life in, if something very terrible were to come to here. So, how do you feel about facing dangers at night?
I have faced many dangers at night already.
How great.
Shadow demons?
That's pretty severe.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Well, he's hitting all of my marks, so
Yes. I do have one more other question. Say that, how close are you to your order that it may bar you from having to for us for some time? I am very okay with you having to return to your others in case of like emergency or time of need. I just want to know how you feel on that matter.
I would certainly notify you if that is a problem.
No
Though-
problem at all. We would just want to at least have some headway.
Certainly. There are eclipses would be the times in which I would be absent, as well as other moon-based ceremonies. The Harvest Festival in particular is one. It is a very important festival to the worshippers of Elene as well as Ginter. So I may be present at a temple during the day, but at night I would be certain to return here.
That sounds fine. We plan to probably close this place up for the festival anyway for some time.
Yeah.
Helga would appreciate this. What, I would like to try out some brewers and see if they have anything good.
That's fair. All right. Well, I have no more other questions.
I'm good too.
Excellent, thank you. And he stands up and gives you a very courteous bow.
Thank you for your time. We will let you know if anything comes forth from this.
Excellent. Here, and he hands you his stamp for sending him a message to say whether or not he's hired.
Right on.
Oh, I thought you handed us a business card.
It's basically what it is.
It's,
It's like a-
yeah. It's medieval business cards.
All right, he steps out. Ty Borpington brings you out like a lunch, or like an early second breakfast.
Thank you.
What about 11?
No problem.
I can't wait till 11 sees.
Yeah.
Mr. Borpington,
and
Mr. Borpington, by the way, we'll talk to you a little bit later about the bear, right, Task?
Yes. we'll do
Borky,
that
I am
as
so
well.
sleep deprived. We shall talk when I am ready.
I'm
I love you, but I am having a hard time.
Mr. Borpington, Task never took a drink of his bourbon and he hands it to him.
Oh, thank God. And like Ty Borpington just like opens his mouth at like a full on like 180-degree angle and just like slam dunks it.
Man, that guy can drink like a. Oh.
like the best of them.
Yes.
Eventually you hear a at the door. About 20 minutes later. You see a man walk in with long, black, scraggly hair, simple linen clothes, and a katana at his side, and what looks like some sort of drinking gourd at the other side.
Oh, Grekel shoots him hard.
Yeah, you must be Ken.
Okay, then.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, very nice. Please come on in.
This is a lovely place you have. And he steps in.
Thank you. Well, Greckles, I'm sure you have a lot of questions to go through. Greckles?
Why? No. He's just staring him. He's staring him down really hard.
Okay, well, yeah.
Real quick question. Can Borky insight to see if Greckles is blushing?
Greckles
Sure.
isn't blushing, you idiot.
I'm gonna roll an insight.
Wrong
check.
kind of eyeing down. This is very narrow.
That's a 12 insight. Okay, we'll stop.
Ken catches your eyes and bows. And I'm so sorry, Gaijin. If I slaughter this, please make fun of me.
No. I will not make fun of you because this is weeb shit. So.
Ohio?
Ohayou gozaimasu.
He bows. His head, like, just acknowledging you.
Ken, was it?
Yes.
Why are you here?
Traveling.
Grekel stands up momentarily and just kind of looks at him with a tilted head and a little bit furrowed. Why are you really here? No. Like, Grekel's is ignoring everything else in his tunnel visioning right at Ken, slowly walking towards him.
Hey, Task.
Yeah.
You know this guy better than we do. At least, like you talk to him more than we do. Is this normal? Does he like do this to random people?
Not to random people, but I assume this is something that has to do with his homeland, so I'm going to let him take the reins on this.
Borky, can Borky
We
ready?
will intervene if it's far south.
Can Borky ready in action, Nadine?
Sure, what do you want to ready?
Just ready grabbing Greckles by his neck and like having his eyes pop out of his head if he does anything.
Okay.
Attacks.
Okay, well, that depends on how far you are.
Oh, I will leap across the table.
Ken turns and he goes, I was guard for a politician. Many politician.
It says you were experienced in guarding merchant caravans as well.
Except for one merchant. Not a merchant. Smuggler. So,
Is he like having a hard time explaining himself? Like, does he have broken common?
He's got a bit of broken common. You can see he's trying to process the
Okay,
words. He's new.
In that case, Greckles is going to drop into Avian.
All right. Oh, thank God, someone who speaks my language.
And I'm going to cast Comprehend Language.
Okay.
Cool. Who was your daimyo?
My daimyo?
Yes.
That would be Hero.
Why did you cease serving him?
Oh, I didn't see serving him. He died.
Were you just outcast, made Ronin?
More or less.
I
Came
see.
here for a new life.
Well, you and me both.
The drink's not half bad here either. Actually, it's alcohol.
Oh, it has more than just the regular Western. We have plenty of things from the Eastern Isles.
Ugh. I do miss the taste of home. I hope to go back someday. I hope that is not a problem with my employment. This would, for me, be a temporary arrangement. Or working perhaps with some farmers or merchants here.
Ken, I won't lie. We're hiring people for some very dangerous things.
I've done some dangerous things. I protected politicians, merchants, and smugglers.
We're not talking that kind of dangerous.
You speak common out loud.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Like, this happens.
He processes it and nods and goes, Magic folk. There's so many here.
Ask him if he's allergic to cats because of Helga's cats.
Borky, Task just like puts his hand on his arm and like tries to like set him down so they can continue this.
Ken, I'm not gonna lie to you. It makes me uneasy that a masterless samurai would come here looking for work. You must understand that there might be some slight trust issues, but given where we are, I do give you the benefit of the doubt, but I will also let you know that the danger present might be very grave.
Very well. Do you have any other questions to ask of me?
I would like to see your test of steel.
Very well.
Show me what you can do.
Okay, what do you have him cut?
Do we have anything cut-worthy laying around that wouldn't just completely piss off Helga?
Mr. Borberton, do you have a fruit that we can
I
use?
have a pumpkin!
That'll work.
Hooray!
That'll work.
That'll work.
Excellent, I'm making a pie, let me grab it. You hear him, like, you hear crashing and banging. And eventually Ty Borpington comes out with a pumpkin, and he sets it on the table.
I want to see in one strike what you can do.
He grabs his drinking gourd, and takes a generous swig.
Oh, he's a drunken swordsman, yeah!
Alright. Okay.
We fruit ninja now, boys.
Or is this vegetable ninja?
He
What
gives you a hand gesture to kind of make you guys back off. It's a gourd. Gourd.
Yep.
Ninja.
Gordon Ninja.
Gordon
Gordon
ninja.
Okay. Oh my god.
That one.
He got a nat 1. You watch as he cuts and fatunk, the pumpkin goes with his sword. Ah. He starts like he points the sword down and grabs his foot on the pumpkin, begins to try and kick it off, like, you know, put his foot and wedge it off.
Just gotta go. You might have to.
Can I roll an insight? Can I roll an insight to see if like was like that was just like a fluke?
Go ahead.
Yeah, same.
Because I want to like give him like the benefit of the doubt here. I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 17.
15. I apologize.
Yeah, that's all right.
Alright. Yeah, give him one more chance. See
Is there just really quick? This has to be very quick. Is there like an apple or an orange or anything on the table near the table? I grab
breakfast. You grab an apple. Okay.
I grab an apple and immediately, like underhand, not too fast at him, and just
Okay.
it. Hayaku! Just like quickly, just
12. He only cuts off the top of the apple, like very close. And it only doesn't even cut it like straight off. It just, he swings and he cuts a part of the top part of the apple, not all the way through. And you're just like,
At least he hit with a surprise attack on him.
Shink. He puts his sword away.
Ken is, and just dropping back in a comment. Well, Ken, is there anything else you can tell us about yourself?
Not really.
Hey, it calls for another huddle.
Huddle up.
So,
All right, huddle.
so we've got the swordsman who's not very good, a dishonored samurai on top of all that.
Yeah.
I don't really know all the negative connotations that come with that.
He wasn't dishonored. His master was killed. It's a different situation.
I really feel like we should be focusing on how tough that pumpkin was. Like, that's crazy. Mr. Bobbington
Anyway.
can't make a pie out of that.
all I'm saying is that there are more options.
He is only number 2, but it might be good to keep in mind. I've seen what samurai can do, and they can do far better than this.
All right. Well, like you said, we'll keep this as a back burner idea.
All right, Ken. We've decided that we will come to a conclusion on a later date. We will let you know if we can get into contact with you in any way. We will send you carrier.
Do you have your stamp with you?
He hands you a stamp.
I'll
Thank
take
you.
that.
All right, hand that off to Greckles. We will
And then
keep in
I'll-
touch.
I'll 45-degree bow at him.
He does the same.
Angle is important, people.
Is it 40 degrees?
40 to 45 degree is like common courtesy. 90 is super respectful, and then knee, hand in front of forehead, almost touching the ground is like as close as honorable as you can get, and then head on ground is like specifically for your master.
Oh wow, that's
Cool.
neat. That's really neat to know.
Real life lore.
Did you
I live-
did you tell Borky this?
I can if he asks.
Oh,
Ken does leave. He
Okay.
takes
Oh,
another
he's
swig
gone.
of his drinking gourd and he leaves.
All right. So
Also drinking on the job.
I know. It's just like, what are they, us?
Yeah.
Sounds like he'd fit right in then.
Nah, it's fair. It's fair.
All right. Eventually, you guys sit down, and you hear a
Oh,
door.
I bet that.
come in.
On in.
Oh,
one of the
fuck.
doors of the pub opens, and you see walking in a person wearing a really ornate helmet with it has kind of a neck guard to it as well. There's 2 slits, and they're wearing what appears to be some sort of like Game of Thrones style sort of draped fur thing on them. They're wearing no armor. They're wearing what looks like linens, wrapped hands and gloves, leather armor, basically. And then on their back is this large war pick. And they
Oh, it's King Knight.
they come stepping in. It's almost hauntingly. They step in.
How
Do
tall?
they had-
how tall is this person?
They're about 5 foot, maybe 5'10".
Okay.
Do they have a war pick on their back?
Yeah, it's strapped to their back at the moment.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We got a mystery boy.
You must be.
Did you just seriously Tim Allen a voice?
Yes.
Okay.
We would like to at least know your name.
Name. This is the place with the job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Your name. Most of your
Please.
information was not on the application.
Please have a seat. Sit down.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm liking this guy
Thank
already.
you. Yeah, they walk over and they sit down awkwardly. The carving is nice on this chair.
Well, thank you.
Dwarven craft, I assume.
Can you
would be
tell us
right.
your name, friend?
Name.
Okay.
Name.
Yeah.
Why are we rolling?
I apologize, but I have some difficulties with my memory. I actually don't know what my name is.
What shall we call you then, for at least for documentation's sake?
Documentation. Loostrug.
Loostruck?
Loostrug. I'll type it.
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm writing this down. This guy. Okay. Who this?
That
Also,
was
I'd like to roll an insight check on that whole like memory loss.
Yeah, I just
debacle.
rolled for that. I got a 23.
You got 23.
Yeah.
Alright, and I got a 14.
And I got a 6.
You got a 6. Nice helmet. Panic. The moment you guys ask about the name, you do see a difficulty. Like they're really trying to remember.
Do you know how you've come to lose your memory, or?
It happens every once in a while. It takes a long time. I actually am from the Nerazman Collective. Do you know of them?
No, please explain.
Please elaborate, Louis Strong.
Oh, this is a very challenging interview. I was just looking for work, but I understand. Based on what I know here of this city, the Nerazman Collective are experts on magical items and other things. I made a friend there, and they offered to get me work. I rather wish they'd filled in most of my information, though understandably I had no real answers for it. I do apologize.
And they bow their head.
Well, maybe you could help us fill out some of the information now. Could you remove your helmet, please?
I actually can't do that.
Okay.
And
why is that?
not?
I will die.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
That's
You
dark.
want to explain that one?
Like, is it you'll die literally, or is it if I don't eat in like 5 minutes, I'm gonna die?
I actually don't know.
Oh, that's not good.
So wait, you were how do you know it will kill you then?
By the way, everything said in this meeting is strictly confidential. By the way, we won't be like.
Okay,
Roll.
wait. Can I like see through its like is there anywhere I can see through to whatever is underneath?
First of all, roll a persuasion check.
Roll persuasion. Hang on, I've got like 3 windows open right now. Persuasion. Babushka.
20.
Wow.
20. Not bad. All right, let's see how they feel. Oh no. I'm
gonna accidentally kill this guy.
Are you like looking up at his face? Like, are you all up in his grill?
I'm trying to. Well, I'm not like in his face. I'm just trying to see if I can, like, maybe catch a glimpse, like maybe for some light shining through any gaps in his helmet.
You're very uncomfortably close.
I didn't say it was super close. I'm just kind of like angling my head.
I assume you were.
I'm just angling my head, trying to get a good look at him. It looks really weird, though.
It does. It does look very weird. And looking at him, you can't really see much of anything. It looks just black on the inside.
Are you? Wait, what? You told me to roll something else, right?
You rolled it already. You rolled persuasion.
Okay. Are you by chance Warforged?
Warforged. Oh, you mean a construct?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Well,
what are you then?
He looks at his hands. I'm human.
Are you a skeleton?
A skeleton?
Yeah.
Can I insight that as well?
Sure, go ahead.
7.
7.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself. 18.
18.
no, not one.
What a normal gentleman this is.
Humans are normal man.
Humans are weird.
That's just perfectly human. Actually, I'm gonna privately message you.
Okay.
Gaijin.
Oh snap!
Yay.
And before everyone starts like calling me Nick, like in front, like and undead don't exist.
I refuse to admit these exist.
Interesting.
I'm very strong. I can fight whoever you wish me to. I can defend whatever you wish me to defend. I will do whatever task you have of me to the best of my ability and to the utmost success. I only ask for one thing.
Oh.
And that is?
Don't enforce a dress code on me, for obvious reasons.
We don't do that here anyway.
Oh, good. What a relief.
As
Some
you
of
can
us-
see, as you can see, and he motions to Task being pantsless.
Yeah, really.
He's like our own Donald Duck.
Lustraw, could you show us an example of your fighting prowess, but perhaps outside?
Of course, I hate to damage your very nice dwarven tables.
Ty, do you have another pumpkin?
Oh, Borky, I'm already working with the first one. Let me see, what else do I have in here? I don't have anything.
Do you have
Is
potatoes?
there, like, is there,
Oh,
like,
I do.
fire-
I have
is it-
potatoes.
Those
Okay.
might be too small for a war pit, guys.
Is there anything like firewoody around here? Do we have firewood?
Got some barrels, like some old barrels that look like they were there from before the renovation.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
grab a barrel and
yeah.
backyard.
You know, roll some barrels out.
Okay, you roll some barrels outside. Vel's just like, like, what's going on? And you watch as just with the utmost ease, Lustrog pulls the war pick off their back, and they take aim at the barrel. It is an unmoving target, so they have advantage. Not bad. You watch as he takes the war pick and slashes through the top corner. And where you think the barrel isn't broken, you do notice that this barrel has metal rings, and he's sliced right through two of them. He hasn't smashed the barrel completely, but there's a decent amount of damage. He lifts up the war pick and looks to you for instruction. Like, do you want me to hit it again?
Everyone
But how-
Porky claps.
But how fast are you?
Bring out more barrels.
I've got the better idea.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? No, wait, what, Task?
Well, I was gonna ask. I wanted to see how this man reacted to a moving target, so I was gonna ask Bork if he can like underhand a barrel at him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I'm gonna tell him this too. I'm not gonna like make this a surprise thing.
Okay.
We'd like to see how you do with a. I'd like to see how you do with a moving. I'm going to have my cohort here underhand a barrel towards you. I'd like you to hit it.
Okay.
Borky just walks, takes one of the other barrels, walks like.
He gets ready like a batter. Like, he's really, like, in pose ready.
Yeah.
Now, the quick question is Big Guy working, watching this?
Big Guy is currently, looks like he's setting up the forge at the moment. He's got a little fan, and he's blowing the forge fires.
Oh, I'm just imagining it's like super tiny.
Yeah, it's really small.
All right. Huh.
And Borky throws it. You want me to roll for a throw or?
Roll a strength check, yeah.
Okay.
In before nat 1.
Oh my God.
God.
Please don't.
He throws himself.
16. Nice try, guys.
16, not bad. Oh, not bad. As you throw up the barrel in the air, Lewistrog angles the war pick like mid-shift and brings it down straight through the barrel, and it comes smashing to the ground and shatters clean in half, like the parting of water or cake or something, like blasted to the side. Bits of barrel scatter across the ground. There's like a dwarven guy who's going, "Hey, watch what you're doing." He kind of scuffles on by. And then Lewistrog puts the pick to the back. The barrel is plenty smashed on the ground.
Task nods in improvement. So,
Okay.
Panic, what do you want to do?
I've got one more thing I want to try. How fast are you?
Without the war pick, I'm faster. If you mean fast in combat, my weapon is mildly slow, but what would you have of me?
We'll need fast. And Panic pulls out his hand crossbow and takes aim.
And see, you guys were worried about me messing with Ken.
I
Okay.
mean,
Roll to hit.
I'm not aiming for him. I'm like trying to aim.
Just in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's,
so
he's,
we're not.
he's gonna give him forewarning. She's like, are
So
you
we're
okay?
not. We're not.
Are you okay?
stopping Nick.
Are you okay with this? I'm asking him.
Yes.
Very well.
Where are you shooting him exactly?
I'm like trying to. I'm not trying to shoot him directly. I'm trying to like maybe like loop it through, like
Between
a
his
gap-
legs.
the
Between his
gap-
legs or something. Okay.
Sure, yeah. And you want me to roll a hit?
Roll the hit, yeah, with disadvantage.
9.
9. You go to hit. This is your first time using the weapon.
Yep.
You aim. You shoot at his head.
What?
And you just hear a Kong noise, and the arrow smashes into one of the posts in your tavern. Belle's like, "Ah, oof," like she shakes her head. Loostrog does not even flinch.
Yo.
Just stands there.
So it went.
It bounced
hit
off of
him-
his helmet.
Oh, it bounced off of his helmet.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good helmet.
Do you want to try again? Or were you trying to kill me?
I don't think that's going to be necessary. Greckles is actually going to walk
Yeah.
up to him and try to talk to him in a very hushed whisper away from everyone else.
Oh.
Hello?
I put away my hand crossbow. I go to try
Looks-
to see if I can retrieve that bolt.
Yeah, you can.
Loostrog, I understand that you're a vagabond. We're all vagabonds. But if you're having problems remembering, we have women and children that frequent this bar. How do we know that we can trust that you'll remember them?
Because when I forget, everyone forgets me. If I forget, I'm gone. But as long as I'm here, I will remember.
Also, word of advice. We've had trust issues around here before, and I know that you haven't been human long. But if you're going to work for us, you need to open up to us given time.
I can try.
That's all I can ask. Thank you.
Thank
Just
you.
Greckles walks back.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Very much, Mr. Louis Strog.
Borky shakes his hand.
We will get in touch with you.
Ah, well, you have very large hands.
Ah, thank you.
So we're gonna take a stamp.
Yeah.
Yep, they give you a very nice, intricate stamp. Belongs to the Nerazman Collective, it looks like.
All right.
All right.
Does he walk off?
He waits for you, actually, to give him the order to leave.
You may go now.
Thank you. And he once again gives you a cordial bow and walks away.
I'll wait till he's gone, then turn to Greckles. Copper for your thoughts.
Let's just say it's something personal to him. Nothing troublesome.
All right. Well, we have one more. Let's get back inside.
But guys, what if that guy's Tiengo? We just don't know.
As we walk in.
His skin's not red, is it?
Oh,
There
is
is no
he-
skin. You couldn't
Yeah, he
physically
has no
see any
skin.
You didn't physically see any skin. It looked like he was like really he was in a lot of clothes.
It was fun. It was fun to interview Johnny Dark Souls. That's good.
Yeah.
That was neat.
Uh,
All these characters are really neat, Nadine. These are,
yeah.
This is all really fun. All right,
All right. Also, I'm sorry. The next one's name is Buttons.
Mr. Buttons.
That was.
Buttons, yeah.
Mr. Buttons. All right.
Oh, I thought it was Sir Bubbles.
Which do you want? What do you guys want it to be? Sir Bubbles or Buttons? I'll
Oh.
let you guys choose.
We
on the-
get to choose.
Yeah, sure. Buttons.
I
Buttons
want
or Sir
buttons.
Bubbles.
I
The
want
greatest,
what?
dude, the greatest debate of the Unexpectables yet.
Mr.
Mr. Bubbles or Buttons?
Mr. Buttons.
I like Buttons. Buttons is strong.
Buttons.
Okay.
Yeah,
Buttons.
we gotta do buttons.
Buttons. Mr.
Mr.
Buttons.
Okay. You guys go back inside and you begin to smell the beautiful smell of pumpkin pie. And as you do,
Mm.
actually, no, you don't get a knock. You get cat claws on the door.
Oh, good.
No,
Do
stop
not
it.
claw the door. Come in and apologize.
Oh, I am sorry. It is such a nice door. Perfect for cleaning clothes. Hello. And he steps in. He's shirtless. He's currently got what appears to be a bow strapped to his back, 2 swords at his side. And he comes stepping in. He's got a big scar running right down from the top of his eye down to his chest.
Hmm.
Yo.
He comes striding on in and he sits down.
How confident is he striding?
Oh, he's like 10 out of 10 confidence. This man is
Ooh.
oozing confidence.
Mm.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it is very nice to meet you too.
You
Tess,
must
of the
be Buttons.
Yes. He slowly turns. He slowly turns, and Greckles, he stares at you.
What?
I'm gonna do a sleight of tongue here.
Whoa.
Roll a perception check.
What modifier does that go off of?
That's a 16.
That's a 60. What happens if it's a tie? It's a pass, right?
If it meets it, it beats it, I believe.
Okay. For the split second, you see his tongue go like
Ah! So, Mr. Buttons,
Just buttons is fine.
oh, it's Buttons, Buttons. Now, tell me, why, would you like to work here at the Sweet Dragon, DM?
I have moved here from the desert and the jungle of my homeland. I am looking for rest. I have done much for moving around. It is time to settle and have maybe litter of kittens.
It says here you were a guardsman for the Rakshasan caravans.
Ah, the Rakshasan caravans. And he grabs his hand into a fist and shakes it like, oh boy.
You have a bit of a
Was
story
exciting.
there?
Oh, we were artifact hunters in the jungle. Found things from gold to ancient relics to dangerous beings. To cheetahs and small vermin as well. It was a good job. My brothers and sisters and I were a force worth reckoning with.
I'm gonna insight this. This sounds too. Okay, 12.
I'm gonna insight it as well.
This sounds a little fishy. I'm sorry.
Panic, being the too confident guy as he is, will probably recognize when someone is being too confident.
Is we being hustle panic?
9.
Insight 17.
Insight.
You know what?
Legit.
I'm gonna
He might be blowing it out of proportion a little bit because of his confidence and ego, but you really get the sense that he's recollecting.
Well, let me take a crack at asking a couple questions here.
Yes.
So, from the jungle, what was your common hunt like?
Oh, you ever seen a dinosaur, my friend?
Tass looks down at himself and looks to him. I can gather, yes.
I'm sorry, that was a little bit insensitive.
No, that's quite all right. I've actually heard that comment once or twice.
Raptor skin. It's a fair price on the market, as well as their meat. Crocodiles and, well, panther pelts can sell for quite a bit. Never mind the flora that grows in the jungle. Herbal remedies, many other things.
Now, may I ask a little bit more about the caravans you worked with? In your travels, what kind of artifacts are we talking? And what creatures? Do you have any recollection of the pieces of artifact that they belong to, or these creatures that you said you fought, or have beings from another realm of some sort? Or am I blowing this out of proportion?
Parts of Yuan-Ti reliquaries. Carved depictions of Yuan-Ti rulers. Snake beings, other things. As for our creatures, what was a good one? You have ever seen the beginnings of a shambling mound?
No, I can't say I have.
It's an interesting corruption, as well as blight and other things. The jungle is full of many dangers, as well as giant insects. I think my favorite thing to hunt was a giant mantis.
I want to incite him again to see if he's actually genuine about these the hunt.
Go ahead.
11.
I think he had help based on what he's saying and your experience as a hunter. He's saying it to bolster himself, but he definitely did it with a group. But he probably succeeded with a group.
Okay, no, that's fair because he's going to be in a group. Now, if we were to hire you here, you will be working with others to make sure this place is well guarded. How do you feel working with others who aren't part of these caravans?
Buttons is friends to everyone.
I have
Oh God, Skyrim flashbacks.
Yeah, I know.
I have a question. Now, say you happen to be working with someone who looks delicious.
He licks his lips and his eyes quickly flicker over the crackles.
I stare daggers in his face.
Borky just says, Mr. Boppington, could you come in here for 1 second and stand by the door, please?
Oh, this ought to be great.
Okay, he walks out, and as he does, the eyes widen, the irises become very big, and just like a hawk, he watches as Ty Borpington walks over to the door, and you see visibly Ty Borpington is smiling, and then slowly the smile fades, and then his face gets more and more concerned, and then He's holding like the pumpkin pie in his hand, but he's holding it kind of like he's gonna use it as a weapon to protect himself eventually when he reaches the door.
I think that's gonna be a no for us, but thank you so much, Mr. Buttons.
What? Task
It
just
is
looks over.
it is a delicious pie he's got there.
Hey.
Thank you.
Protect
Task.
fish.
Task
Protect.
looks over at him and looks at Borky and smiles, just like, haha. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to ask this guy? So you did say you wanted to come here as a means to start a family or to slow down from your work. We will tell you this, that due to our adventures or us going out for other work, we might bring in some unsavory, competition. How are you in faring with fights, and how are you faring with fights if you wanted to settle down in this situation?
There's danger wherever I go. If it is a fight here or a fight at home, I much prefer the fight here.
Very well. Let's see.
Greckles is actually going to walk over to Ty and just kind of like stand beside him in a very protective manner and just roll a dart between his talons up and down, up and down, up and down, just staring at this tabaxi.
Buttons just looks and just like,
Task is not gonna feel this way. It's almost the same thing as him. It's just like, oh, I'm, hunters. They don't fucking care. Like, as long as they get the hunt done, and they're not going to. They're gonna be brask and they're gonna be, crude, but they're not gonna attack others without cause or reason.
Rolling up, rolling down, rolling up, rolling down.
roll an intimidation check.
Ooh, that's a big 10.
No, he's still licking his lips every once in a while, and then turns back to the rest of you.
All right.
Okay, real quick. While he's doing that, Borky stares the scariest stare he can stare at this man for daring even imagine eating his best friend.
Roll an intimidation.
Oh my god, you guys.
Can you actually substitute strength with intimidation in 5th?
I wish.
Okay.
It's charisma.
That's so weird.
10 intimidation.
Yeah, I
Dang
don't
it!
get it.
10 intimidation.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, no, he doesn't even notice you, Borky.
All right, well, these two are gone. I'm gonna turn to Panic of two. How do you feel of this?
Hey, sorry. Can you leave and come back real fast, Sato? Yeah, you cut out a little bit.
How much did you lose?
Nothing.
I lost a little bit of the middle, so he turns
All right,
to Panic.
yeah. Task turns to Panic alone and goes, "All right, well, these two are obviously too far gone to see the bigger picture. What do you think?"
I think he seems capable. A little bit boastful, but I mean, like,
who isn't in this little group of ours?
I
would like to see a little bit of your fighting prowess before we make a decision.
Certainly.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna take like an apple and the barrels as well. Borky, I'm gonna need you for like 5 minutes.
Okay. Borky gets up.
All right. So, you have a bow and you have 2 twin blades. I'd like to see your capabilities with the bow. Task puts the barrel, asks for the barrel to go in the front and puts the apple on top. Please shoot the apple.
He stretches out his shoulders, pulls out the bow. Where's your dexterity modifier? There it is. Okay, not bad. Oh, that's not very good. He shoots, he hits the barrel right next to the apple. You just hear he hisses a bit.
Oh well, it's not that's not all I wish to see. Please take down the barrel. Use your swords.
Ugh. You speak the right words. And he brings out both of his swords, swings them around his hands, and walks over with his first attack. That hits. He takes one swipe and he smashes the barrel on one side. He takes the other sword with his other hand. Oh, the same roll. There we go. Takes the other sword and smashes the bottom of the barrel. Splinters go flying with his sword swipe and scatter across the ground. And once again, the dwarf coming back the other way. Come on! Like, gets very upset and fussy with you as you keep walking. At this point, Big Guy actually did watch this, and Ben is like, come on, Big Guy, we gotta get to work. The big guy just kind of nods and goes back to work. Some people are stopping to watch the spectacle, and Vel seems to be having an absolute hoot at the moment.
Nice. You feel a lot more confident with close quarters combat, it seems.
When you come from the jungle, most things are close counters. You don't get much chance to ambush your prey. Usually, it's other way around.
Well, it seems like a good fit for something of inside the town and inside the bar.
Hmm.
Tell me, it does say here that you are a ranger. What other particular skills do you have? Task holds up his hand and it glows blue a little bit. Say for instance, marking your enemy or healing those.
I can heal and mark. Though I'm not bounty hunter. It is still a useful skill if you're hunting a certain quarry.
Of course. Like what? You cut out.
Like a raptor, he said.
All right, fair enough. I am very satisfied. Looks over to Panic because I'm not sure. I don't know if Greckles even came out, and I know Borky's kind of set in his ways.
Up and down, up and down.
Borky's an old man in a rocking chair. I don't care much for cat people.
Whoa.
I'm just
Prick.
joking. I'm joking.
Oh, you're one to talk.
Yeah.
Wow, welcome to the avenue of glass castles, everybody. Rock fighting day is beginning.
Oh, okay. All right. So Buttons walks over and he gives you the stamp, and his is just a paw print.
Awesome.
And he gives it to you there.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. We will
Good.
contact you if anything comes of this.
Excellent. As you guys step inside, where is it? Sorry. Oh, no, this one. Here we go. As you guys step inside, it begins to actually rain again.
Yay, ambience.
All right. Well, what do we think, boys? Puts down the 4 stamps.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think we have a couple options here. I think we should hire 2 of them and alternate the days. For example, the moon, the black Dragonborn paladin, he can't really work during the festival, which is, if we had another guy, we just alternate between the 2 of them. That could be pretty neat. I'd be okay with that. Are we?
Well, we are getting 2.
Oh, we're getting 2 today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 2.
It's deciding who.
Well,
But we should probably just put it to a vote.
I'm gonna be real with you guys here. Just breaking them all down. Dragonborn seemed like a pretty professional chap. The samurai, I don't know, got a weird vibe from that guy. And his last master died, so I mean, kind of.
Yes, he didn't really impress with his sword demonstration.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I was a little wary on. I could forgive the drinking, and I can forgive maybe one fluke.
I actually probably can't forgive the drinking. I've seen men like him before, and they're not good news usually.
Right.
Very well.
But Louis Strog, interesting choice. Can't see his face. Wears a really cool helmet and a jacket, and looks intimidating. Is all high holy heck. And in the end, if you got a guard, it's usually just intimidation. So that's pretty.
Greckles, I know you saw something in him that the most of us didn't, but you know how I feel about trust. I really need to know what he is and what he's about before we can make a decision.
You want to talk about trust? Do you support the Tabaxi task?
Yes.
The one who threatened myself and our chef?
He
Did you
didn't
have sex with
threaten.
the
I
bastard?
must protect the fish.
He didn't threaten. That's the same thing of me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna." That's the same as if an elf came up to me and said, "Oh, I think the dragon's gonna eat me," and then I intimidate them for fun.
All I'm gonna say is the eyes he was making towards Greckles and Mr. Borpington is the same eyes that Ozzy made towards Panic. So I don't think it's love, though. I think it's hunger. And who knows, maybe he lied and he came here because he killed and ate everybody.
Who's to say everyone's not like that?
I'll put it simply. My votes go to Naragan and Louis Strog. That's all I'm going to say about this.
My vote goes to Naragan and Buttons.
My vote goes to Luagan and Louis Strog.
My votes go to Nuragin and Luistrog.
Dash, if you want to work with Buttons, you can get his information and work with him again. Sounds like you want to go hunting.
I was actually going to go try and find Ken on my own time, actually.
Can I at least keep the contact info so I can at least find him again later?
Yeah,
That's literally what we just said.
that's what we just said. We just
Well,
said that.
no.
You can keep the
I was saying that to ask Nadine.
Oh,
Yep, you can keep the stamps. Though looking at these stamps are a one-time use stamp. So if you want to send out your reply messages, the stamps will disappear. But the other two you can hold on to. As for whether or not they get employment, contacting them might be difficult, but it depends. Like if one of them gets hired to be defending a caravan, good luck finding them. But if they get hired in town, you might be able to find them. I mean, just talking to people.
All right, fair enough. Well, I'm obviously beaten out democracy-wise, so you guys can have that. I want to see if I can at least catch up with this dude some other time to, like, I don't know, form a hunting party.
Seems fair.
you can have fun with that.
And you can have fun with the drunken samurai.
All right. So that's it. Let's send. Can we send those off then, Nadine? Or-
Yeah, you guys stamp the application forms with the stamp. I'm assuming the approval stamp.
Yeah,
that they
also,
gave you.
optional fifth choice. We could give Big Guy a night job, and he could just walk across the street and stand in front of our door.
He literally already told us though that he wasn't built for fighting.
Just want him to look big. We can like.
I'm going to send a rejection letter to Buttons, but also I want to, like, along with that, say I want to keep in touch with him.
Okay.
And I'd like to do the same with Ken.
All right. You guys send those off in a poof of arcane energy, and it's done.
Now,
right.
didn't you guys want to go to the Druidic District?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Unless, but for real, Tass looks over to Greckles. What did you want to do?
Well, if it were up to me, I'd go look for more work with the lower district guard, but going to the Druidic District would probably be beneficial as well.
Also, by the way, guys, I'm guessing we're talking about this as we're walking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was wondering, because if we want to find out what happened with the Paladin of Orin, what if, what Tiango told us yesterday is that while we had Tiango like knock that stuff up on the wall, like the bird and the lizard, he also nailed 2 monkeys and what was the other one?
A crocodile.
A crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's some other people who Tiango's pissed at. So like, maybe we should try and find them at some point, because if he goes after one of them, then he could warn us, or vice versa.
Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I'd like to work with the city guard again. Get some
Yeah.
more information.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we're all of agreement.
No, that's a fair assessment. I do have my own little agenda that I want to take care of, but also, Borky.
Yeah.
There's only 2 more days until that play of yours.
Oh yeah. I haven't been thinking about it every moment at all.
Do you have task? Just like stops him for a second. So riddle me this: do you have 1,000 gold on you, enough to carry you over for that?
Oh god, it costs that much money to go there. Alright, it does. Oh no. Yeah, I got 1,000 gold.
Okay, that's good. Second, do you still have that outfit from the last festival we went to?
Yes, I do.
Good. Then do you have another do you think we could do this? Do you think we could go to this little opera of yours after we go to the Romantian to at least, spruce up a bit, just so we can get into high society a little bit easier?
I think we should do that then. Alright.
All right. After this festival, then we'll do that. What?
The festival's in 2 weeks, though.
Oh, the festival's in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
So,
the play is before the festival.
oh, okay. I thought it was after. I apologize.
Oh, it's in 2 days, and then
All right.
the
So,
festival is in-
what? Oh, Borky, you should find this weird. Task is actually supportive and wanting to help you out with this.
the ultimate wingman.
I appreciate it, Task. I'm just a little bit embarrassed because, like, her voice was so lovely. You know, she's very
Well-
pretty.
While they're saying that, I'm going to hat disguise as just a commoner, get about 10 feet, fall 10 feet behind, and just drop in stealth.
Okay.
All right.
Yay,
Well-
13.
All right. It's rainy. It's hard.
Well-
Things are slippery, but
Yeah.
you managed to go.
It's
Well,
just
while we still have the time, we can at least give it a go. You seemed very enthralled with her singing and her yourself.
Mhm.
So,
yeah, a lot of guys were around here though, so it's she's pretty. Yeah, she's really pretty.
we'll see what we can do when we get inside.
Yeah. Let's do. Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the Druid District, my boys.
All right. You guys
Can
do.
we-
And
Can we
Oh.
take a quick bio break?
yes,
before
I
that?
was just going to say now is the
Mhm.
perfect time to do that.
Alrighty, guys, thank
Yeah,
you
I'm
so
into that as
much.
well.
Real quick, a couple shout outs to some bit drops that were happening there. Praise Nerzul was dropping a breathtaking amount of bits during this, and I want to personally thank Praise Nerzul for all the support that he's giving to the Unexpectables. Demistiff right now, Den City, thank you so much. I'm gonna try and go to maybe stream. Let's see.
Oh, Density! Density! Oh my god!
Oh, jeez, oh, jeez.
Sorry, I just got really loud. Quick question, Mona, did you used to play on TF2? Yes, I did. I was part of Fug World. Yes. Oh my god.
Is this someone
I
from
remember
your?
you?
Is it someone
This
from
is
your?
someone from my old TF2 gaming crew. Yeah. Oh my god. What a small world.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I got very excited. I remember you, Density. I totally do. Sorry, I got very noisy.
No,
there.
no,
I
no
got
worries,
very
Nadine.
excited.
No worries.
Wow, it's been so long. Oh man. All right, sorry.
We don't have. We can't get through all these bit donations, but like, trust me, we were noticing them, and like, guys, again, thank you so much. Like for all the.
Oh,
I'll be back real quick. Just gonna make some coffee.
Gonna make some coffee.
nice.
Gonna make some coffee here.
Wow, small world, small world.
Den City, thank you so much. Joker 18 Junior. I love you guys. Have a happy new year. Cheer. Thank you so much. Pen, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Thank you so much. Praise Nerzul for like 5,000. Like, I can go through a lot of Praise Nerzuls, and oh no, I wish I could. I wish I could go back better for this, but unfortunately I can't.
Oh.
I'm hearing the madness in the distance. But guys, thank you so much for all the bits. Thank you for feeding the best boy. Nadine, those were fun characters you introduced there. That was amazing.
It was a lot of work. I forgot about buttons a little bit. I was like, oh right, buttons. He exists.
Oh right,
Whoops.
buttons. This is great.
Oh, I'm getting slammed for my lack of blacksmithing knowledge. Apparently, the fan that you use in a blacksmith is called a bellow. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Look, all right, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, you have to deal with so many different
Yeah.
jargons and isms and cultures at this point. So you know what? Don't even don't even sweat it.
Trisanuki, 1,000 bits. Hey guys, as of this minute, on midnight on December 28th, I am now 30 years old.
Ew. Nice.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Tricky Tanuki. Probate with 1,000 bits. I'm enjoying this chill session. We need a few of these every now and then. Hashtag charity.
Well, it depends if something comes out at us or another. If we get to the Druidic District and some animal gets loose.
Goomba, did you say culture? Someone said they're
Oh
shocked.
God! Did I shock you? Bazing!
Gah.
No, I refuse. Death a pox upon you.
Oh, Bert!
You know, I've still not heard the entire birthday song.
Oh, don't. At some point, I want someone to replace it with just my voiceover going, Nick, we are, no. No
Just
more.
a long, drawn out,
No.
intervention.
This is
It's time to stop.
It's time to stop. I dare you to
Dude,
replace
you
it. You could do. I dare you to do that. And it's time to stop.
Oh yeah, no, just get the fucking just get the green screen.
Every time it happens, it triggers that.
As well,
Have it
dude,
invert upon
so,
itself.
if you could sneak it.
Dude, wait. Well, I don't know what this is in context, but I was about to say, if this was like for stream, I'm thinking of getting the Elgato Streamlabs, the button interface, so you could set up macros.
No.
And I was thinking of having a media setting with the button, so like I can just press the button where I don't have to press anything on the keyboard. It's just press the button, and then Frank comes on screen. It's time to stop, and then just walks off.
Where's Taurus in all of this? Taurus is back.
Sleeping on the floor.
He's sleeping on the floor. We're gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna say, Nadine. Would you mind if we bring him along just for shits
Sure.
and giggles?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Because a lot of people have been really upset that I haven't been taking him along recently.
He's kind of a bit chunky, so he doesn't really want to move.
No, we got to change that. He's got to move again.
He's a hefty boy.
Do your seal noise that you were doing last night, Curtis.
Blip.
No. We were watching this. We were watching this special, and there's just this distant shot of this seal. It's so fucking fat. It's the fattest seal you ever see. And I lean far away from the Dean, and I do this distance. Oh. I should eat some fish.
I return.
Oh, by the way, we're missing a bunch of bit drops here. Let me try and get through these. Probate with a 1,000. I missed a 500 bit drops here. Sorry, I'm trying to. I missed a 500 bit drop from somebody. I do apologize for that. I found it now. People like 500 bits. Monty is absolutely adorable. Never change, weenie. Probate, where is Taurus in all this? Thank you so much, Probate, for the 1,000 bits. Good thing you pointed that out, because now that changes it all. And we have 2,000 bits from S Nightshade, #charity. To Zito and Monty, if you both could have an NPC from the other campaign, which one would you choose? Ooh.
Oh, who do you think, Zito?
Yeah.
I would take Onslow in a heartbeat.
I don't mean to slash, but
Onslow. I want Onslow to just move. I want him to move into the place where Hosrod lived.
And it would be difficult for people to gauge mine, but I could just give you a hint. Who names their kid Stan? Fuck yeah.
We're doing a reptile exchange program. Pineapple Platypus 2,000 bits. Hello from South Korea. Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Pineapple Platypus.
Wow.
That's really cool. Thanks so much for swinging by here. Basil the
Car
Lovable.
alarm's going on.
2,000 bits. Hi, everybody. Wait, the car alarm's going up upstairs? Paqua.
No, there's a car alarm going on outside. You can't hear it.
Oh, wow. Paqua1312. Loving this chill stream. 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Alrighty. All right.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep, we're good to go. All right. It is a soft rain, but it is a cold rain. Taurus hobbles along behind you. He's still got the red bow tie on from Willow.
Take that off!
You took the bow
He
off?
looks at you.
I put it on his horn.
You put the bow on his horn?
Yes.
It's around his neck right now. It's very big. It's huge. It's
No,
like
you know what?
comedically big.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do this even better. I'm gonna give him a headband.
Okay, you give him a Ryu headband.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Is he gonna go Is he gonna go all Taurus Grambo except at a cake shop and just eat all the cakes?
We found Ryu. Quick, we need to find Ken again.
You guys eventually make it into the Druidic District. Panic, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for herbs and medicines.
All right, you see a shop built into the trunk of a big tree, and where the roots kind of come apart is a storefront, almost like a bit like a hobbit hole, but it's more like a hobbit stump.
Okay. Do we go?
I'd be rather curious in this as well.
You
hello?
Generally around you, there's lots of animals. There's also an absurd amount of pigeons around this area, like just way too many. The shop appears to be a building. You go inside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding. You enter
Hello.
inside, and you get an earthy smell. You smell cedar and earth.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Yes. There's no need to raise your voice.
Sorry, I didn't see anyone in here, and I didn't want to be like, oh, we're closed, and you broke in. Called the...
You are startling them. And she points up to a bird's nest in the crook of one of the parts of the store.
Oh, sorry.
It is okay. How may I help you?
Well, actually, it's a little embarrassing, actually.
Oh, don't say anything. You are having performance issues. That's
No.
fine.
No.
No,
She grabs a jar and puts it on the countertop.
I can
Borky whispers and panics here. She's technically not wrong.
I can assure you that everything is functioning fine.
Oh, that is good. And she takes the jar and puts it down below.
I can't believe you just tried to give me fantasy Viagra. No, actually, so, I'm kind of, how do I put this? I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I've got a couple of dwarf friends, and they're really pressuring me to go drinking with them again. And I figured, like one last time might not be that bad, but I really don't want to get like totally hammered. Do you have anything that could, lessen the effects of imbibing?
Roll a deception check.
Deception?
Yep. Because you're lying.
That is true.
Lie.
Yeah, where's the cat that screams lying?
Lying.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
It is okay. We all have our shortcomings. It is good that you have discovered your problem and are on the path to eliminating it.
Thank you. It's been difficult, but
Winks at the camera.
I have, though, some bad news.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm afraid an elf has beaten you to the purchase of anti-drunk root.
oh.
We also had some berries that assist with hangovers, but those were also bought in.
Was this recent?
Every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Do you have anything that could help me?
She begins to dig through her jars and whatever, and she kind of looks. She goes, this one helps you get hydrated. This other one helps with constipation. This other one with beard growth. Well, you don't need that one.
I'm not even sure that would work.
Task holds up a hand for a second.
Yes.
I'm not sure if this could help, but alcohol is absorbed.
Shh. Task. Read the room. Whisper.
I don't know if this can help, but does bread not absorb alcohol?
No, it makes you fat, Task.
He is right. It does make you very fat. And so she slowly looks and turns and looks at Tarisk. Who's just sitting very quietly and politely.
Do you have food that might absorb the alcohol as it goes down as a supplement?
I have one thing. And she reaches down and she pulls up a giant mushroom. It's a big brown, kind of looks like the color of phlegm.
Ooh.
This may help you if you ingest it before drinking your alcohol, though it is a very horrible taste and can make you vomit violently.
Oh,
So can beer, though, technically.
I see. I believe I will take it. How much?
It is 200 gold pieces. This is a very rare mushroom.
Can I do a little? Can I do a little taster without consuming the whole thing? Just get a little.
Lick it? Lick the mushroom?
I guess so.
Lick the mushroom.
Lick of the
man.
mushroom.
I guess
Alright,
so.
roll- if you lick it, roll a constitution saving throw.
Okay, I go. 8.
You retch, and as you tumble onto the ground, your stomach is sucking in on itself, just completely revolted. As you fall, the lady just without even hesitating grabs the mushroom as you're on the floor, just oh, you're not throwing up, but you wish you were.
It works.
I'll take it.
Okay, would you like a gift wrapped?
No.
Okay. And she puts it in like a small parchment bag and hands it off to
You
you.
said 200. You said 200 gold pieces.
200 gold pieces for your mushroom.
Okay.
Question, ma'am.
Yes.
Do you have anything that might help induce sleep?
No.
All right.
Sleep aids require a certain certification. I'm afraid.
Who might be certified for that?
Soldiers who.
1 second, guys. I gotta step
No.
out. One sec. Hold.
To actually like sell them.
Oh, she is.
Oh, so only soldiers. Sorry, out of character. So only what she's saying is
You
only
basically
soldiers
have to
are.
you'd have to get a prescription for it.
Okay.
Oh, because I was gonna say I have the badge still. I could flash that.
You mean the strap that you got?
No, remember when Sebastian gave Tast a little badge saying like, "Oh, here's a citizen helping the police."
Yeah, but you're not the police.
That's fair, but I was just like, yeah, we could have tried, but yeah, it's kind of a dumb idea.
Thank you for coming to my store. I don't usually get visitors. Please enjoy the Harvest Festival, and she turns and looks at you, Panic. Don't worry, you will overcome this problem in your life.
Yes, he will.
It's always nice to have someone who believes in you.
Okay.
You just see this evil spark in Panic's eye.
Oh my god, you're such a bastard.
Alrighty, so
You guys
we got your
walk
thing.
outside.
So what was the name of that item?
It's a mysterious brown mushroom. It's like a phlegm-colored mushroom.
Gross.
It's
Just
really gross.
Tastes like shit.
Tesla shit. Now, who? Not the metagame, but who? There's something else we wanted to do here in the Druid District, and I believe that was you, Task.
There are two things I want to do.
Oh.
One of them, God, I remember what one of them was, but I have now completely forgotten what the second one was. There was like two things about the Druidic District that I wanted to go to. I know one of them was I wanted to go see the Hunters Guild, but that's just what I wanted to do, and I figured that's like a last thing. But I cannot. I had it, but now I've lost what the other thing was that was way shorter than doing that, and I apologize. So I guess for now, until it comes back to me, all I want to do is just go see the Hunters Guild.
A bunch of the pigeons scatter from your feet as you guys walk around.
There's a lot of pigeons out here.
Thank you. I really quite like them. And as you hear the voice erupt, all the pigeons erupt, and there's a person actually sitting amongst them. They're just covered in a mound of them.
Okay, who do we see here?
You see a human man or a woman, you can't really tell. They're wearing like really dirty robes, and they're like cross-legged in the rain, and they're currently covered with like 50 pigeons.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna quickly break this just to remember. Bear, get the bear. That's my second.
Okay, after this conversation. Okay, so
Wait.
okay, perception check. Who are we looking at here? Can Borky get closer to see who that is?
Just a human. They have really like scruffy hair. They smell like pigeons. They're just got like feathers in their head. They're just being friendly.
I can't believe we found Radagast the Brown.
Yeah.
They're
Hello
young.
there.
They're actually quite young.
My name is Borky the Okie. What's your name?
They get up, and all the pigeons once again move from their feet like an ocean. And they walk over, and they kind of like tap you in the center of your chest with like a very gnarled like staff, like kind of like poof, like just to test your abs.
Yeah.
And as they tap you, all the pigeons land on you, like just tons of them.
Oh, go.
Borky tees. He T poses.
My birds like you.
Birds tend to like me. Ain't that right, Greckles?
Borky turns to Greckles. Come to your family, son.
Greckles walks away.
No, go.
Frother.
Rather come to us.
But my name is Borky. What's your name?
He's T posing this entire time.
Taylor.
Taylor, is you a druid?
I am a pigeon mancer.
Oh my fucking god!
Okay, just
Oh, the
This-
wiki is being exploded as we speak right now.
Taylor the pigeon.
So you mance pigeons?
I'm a druid, but I seem to only work with pigeons. I've been training very hard, but only the pigeons listen to me.
Have you figured out a way to make money from that yet?
I have actually. The messengers here, they use pigeons, and I've managed to, I don't want to say make, but breed a certain subspecies of pigeon.
Sure you.
Gretel stops and turns around.
Is it the subspecies that can ingest coins?
Yes.
Oh my
That
god.
was sort of an accident, though. One pigeon accidentally ate a haver's handy sack, and, well, genetics are an interesting thing.
How did you craft such a bird?
It was an accident, which tends to be how most of the things are made with me. Like this one, he grabs a pigeon that's the size of like, it's massive. It's like the size of a bowling ball, and it's got a tiny little peewee head, like this one.
What is that?
It's a pigeon.
Big fat pigeon it is.
Would you like to buy it?
I'm all for. Okay. What about this pigeon makes it worth money?
It's huge.
Oh, it's pretty big.
We could give it to Ty to feed it. I'm sorry, we can give it to Ty to cook it.
And a pigeon.
He grabs and hugs the pigeon immediately.
Tice,
and gives
you
this,
don't
like,
cook and eat
stare.
everything.
Says you.
Sometimes you can love something. Hold it close to you. What is the pigeon's name?
Tubbs.
Because of course it is.
Now, okay, how much for Tubbs?
100 gold pieces.
I would.
Borky just like carefully reaches out of his bag, pulls out 100 gold pieces.
I would like Tubbs, please.
Excellent. Would you like him gift wrapped?
Yes, I would.
He slaps a bow on his head.
now,
and
now,
hands it over
now,
to you.
now, Borky, owning a Tubbs is a big responsibility. You have to feed it and walk it.
I think all it does is feeding. I don't think there's any walking with Tubbs.
Thank you very much. Borky has a Borky.
It's a 20-pound pigeon.
Yes. It's so.
Thank you. I get to eat today, and they walk away, and all the pigeons follow. Like,
I was hoping the pigeons would pick him up and fly him off into the sunset.
nah, he just walks away, and they follow him like an omen of death. But you know,
Wait, was that a Hey Arnold reference?
Yes, it was a Hey
Okay.
Arnold
I
reference.
wanted to make sure.
Okay. All right, guys. This is what you all know. I just met Tubbs here, but if anything happens to him, I'll kill you.
Why would you kill us if anything happens to him?
Because
Are
I
you
just.
assuming-
It'll be a wild rage. You have to watch out.
No,
You know.
Is there anything else to do?
Tarisk, don't eat the bird.
he spits out feathers. It appears he's eating another pigeon.
Tarsh, it's a bad
Give me that
Drago. That's a bad Drago. No.
He
eating
blinks.
bir-
He blinks one eye and then blinks the other.
You have your companion, Borky. I have mine. Don't shout at him.
Don't tell Gripples, though. Gripples has a brother.
Borky pulls out Gripples.
Look, Gripples, you has a brother. It's your brother Tubbs. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay, Borky puts Gripples back, and Borky
There-
holds Tubbs in his hand aloft so all may look at him as he walks around with Tubbs.
All right. The thing I did want was Task then like snaps his fingers. Oh yes, the bear. I wanted to see if we could find someone who sold that.
Okay, let's do that.
Eventually, in your search, you find appears to be like a high-ranking druid. Appears they're like finishing up teaching for the day. They're mending what looks like a wounded fox, and you walk up to them, and they go, "A bear.
Yes.
You're wishing to hunt a bear."
To hunt or to at least obtain some meat. It's part of a tradition from back in Iron Oath, and I would like to at least observe it for the festival.
I see. We've sadly cut off hunting in most regions for bear, except for some land that does not belong to Alavast. There is the Northlanders.
That's what I wanted to go see, yeah.
They live outside the outskirts of the city. By the sounds of things, they do not like crowds, which I do not blame them. They currently have the last bear hunt for the year, so if you were to do that, you would have to probably consult their jarl and see if he would permit you to do so.
That's
Though,
No.
based off of their traditions, you may have to follow them. So
That sounds like it's a bad thing. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
they're a strange folk, but they are good folk. But they are very hard in their conventions, and they do not care much for magic.
I can
Well-
understand that. I can understand that to some degree. The Red
Yeah,
Scales were very skeptical about some magic, at least some of the clans anyway.
It appears their fear stems from the Fae, so if you avoid such magics, and they give you kind of a look panic, because knowing you're a bard, that would be probably in your best effort.
I understand. Thank you. Can you at least point me in the direction where I could, like, at least reach this place?
Certainly. And they pull out a piece of what looks like a leaf, and they begin to like draw on this very lovely leaf. Based on what you see, the Northlanders live far down the Canary Channel beach. It looks like they have their own living space there, their own land.
Would I be able to make this trek with time, or is that not a case here?
It looks like it would be probably like maybe a full day's journey walking.
Oh boy.
If you were
Well-
walking on the beach, which would be the faster
Well-
way to go.
I know what I'm doing as soon as we're done with the opera. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Well, like I said, he returns back to the guys, tells them everything about this. Once we're done with the opera house, I plan to make that trip.
Okay.
Sounds. Shouldn't we be killing the bear like as closest to the festival as possible? That way the meat's fresh.
We have to find the areas that aren't part of Alavast, and even then, we don't even know if a bear would actually spring up there. The Northlanders at least might have more of a lead on finding bear.
It's true.
You don't have to do this. I could do this by myself. Just letting you know.
No, I know, but like, what if like you miss, and the bear catches the arrow and breaks it in half, and then breaks you in half?
That'd be one resilient bear.
It would be. That's why.
All right. Was there anything else we needed to get done here? Because that's all I needed.
We should find the police and ask about we should ask about Helena.
Okay. Well,
that was the
let's-
only thing I had planned to do.
All right. Well, let's track someone down then.
All right, Tubbs. Now, by the way, Tubbs, this is your family. That's Panic. That's Greckles. And that's Task.
What was that noise?
That was a pigeon?
A pigeon channeling Gregory.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I tried to...
No! Don't apologize for that. That was great.
That's my best fat pigeon I could muster.
This is a 20-pound pigeon. It's like
It's very heavy, but it's like a beanbag chair where it's like kind of lolling over your arms a bit. Like it's got some fluidity to it.
When
as
your
well.
thigh, it's a when your thighs do the thing situation.
Sort of, yeah.
If I poke it, does it ripple like water?
Do you poke it?
Yes.
Yeah, it ripples like water.
Amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This might be the greatest thing we've ever added to our retinue of people.
Panic.
Yes.
I want you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh shit.
whoa, what? What?
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Babushka 25.
As everyone else is having their conversation, the world breathes around you.
Oh.
Like a deep breath. And you feel like something's watching you.
What the fuck?
Is that aimed at everyone or just Panic?
Just Panic. The rest of you guys are moving. Like Panic, you're almost separated from the world at this point in a way. And as this feeling kind of overwashes you, you turn around and you see a white deer. Just like in your vision with flies. and it stares at you and it pants, and as it does, white steam erupts from its nostrils, and it flicks its ear and it stares right at you. And then the world comes back to you at once, and the deer is still there.
The panic was up.
I look at it for a moment, and then I look back. Are the others looking in my direction?
I assume you guys are looking to see what Panic's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Panic staring at this white deer.
So they see the white deer as well.
Yep.
I'm staring at it.
That's rare. Is that albino?
Actually, interestingly enough, Gaijin, it's called the White Curse in
Oh.
this setting.
Oh.
In my vision with lies. I saw this.
What
Is
happened?
it a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. And Panic is going to slowly move towards it.
Can I do an intelligence check to identify this creature?
Knowledge nature.
Okay. 14.
It's a deer.
I'm gonna roll that as well, actually. 14.
It's a deer.
15.
It's a deer.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, hold on.
Hey,
No.
It's a deer. Reddy's bow.
3.
That's a weird dog.
That's a big dog. That's a tall dog.
Look, Tubbs, it's a cat.
Look, Tubbs, it's a tall dog. Isn't that right, Tubbs?
The deer
Tars
snorts one
you're
more
picking up.
time and takes off in the Druidic District woods.
I'll give it chase.
Yeah, let's give chase.
Yeah, gonna run after it.
Borky's holding Tubbs with both hands as he runs, protecting.
It's just like bobbing, like boing, boing, boing,
He's
boing.
making the sound of a waterbed, like just sloshing around.
It's probably the grossest sound.
It's really gross.
Like when you've had too much to drink and you're moving around too much, you can feel it sloshing around.
Yeah, exactly.
How does this thing have any bones?
It might not.
It might not.
Oh, it's a boneless pigeon. Good.
Yeah, can I get that pigeon?
You guys panic, you take the lead and you run. And it's just like your vision with lies. The forest, just out of reach, just out of reach, just out of reach. And eventually, it is out of reach. It disappears in the foliage ahead of you. And eventually, you break through the leaves, pushing them aside. And there's a druid who appears to be, like, tending to some plants. They're like, oh, like, scared that you suddenly, like, these 4 people come rushing out of the forest out of nowhere.
Did you see a white deer?
Yes, it ran past. That's a protected deer. You're not hunting here, are you?
No. What is it?
It has the white curse. It's just a deer. We're taking care of it. It can't be let out in nature.
What is the white curse?
Some creatures are born all white. To say
That's
it's a
it?
curse seems inappropriate. It's simply just...
Really, it does.
Are you okay? You seem stressed.
I'll be fine. Just, I don't know. I feel like me and that deer are connected somehow. I just can't point it down.
They reach up and they pat your shoulder. We're all connected to nature in some way.
Not quite what I meant. But...
In a more vision sort of way.
Oh, I see. Many are enraptured by the beauty of the white deer.
No. You wouldn't understand.
I'm sorry. If you need to go home, the exit's over there to the lower crafting district.
Does that deer frequent this area?
It lives here. This is a sanctuary for animals that have been harmed by the making of Alavast, as well as the cruel creatures that may exist among them. We raise them back to health and release them, as Yidia would intend.
I'm gonna try one more thing. can I, doing the cheesiest bard thing ever, can I like Disney princess up a song with my guitar to try and attract some animals?
Sure.
See if I can
Prin-
get this white stag back.
Fan artists, get ready.
Oh boy.
I mean,
gotta
I already did the aerial thing during the car chase.
You
so-
did. We're going full circle. You have to roll very high for this, I'll say.
Okay. Performance.
Yeah.
I want to know. Can you hear me? I want
19?
to know about that white deer meat.
And
You
I'm going to use my entertaining chord.
okay?
So I get to roll my bardic inspiration die and add it to this roll. So this 1d6, I think.
5, not bad.
24.
You managed to attract a decent amount of animals, and also some very bizarre ones as well. You get chipmunks and birds and other things. You do get the white deer, and you get a giraffe.
Whoa!
Okay,
Oh,
so
what?
a giraffe.
How much for the giraffe? How much for the giraffe?
What now?
How much
It's
for the
not for
giraffe?
sale.
It's a giraffe.
But like, if it was, how much?
It's not for sale,
But
Orc.
like, if it was, how much though?
Borky!
I'm gonna look at the white deer. I'm gonna unzip my coat.
Oh.
And I'm going to pull out the other half of Liza's mask. And show it to the deer.
Roll a d100.
Oh, fuck.
19. Oh shit.
Destiny.
The deer walks towards the gateway to the crafting district and flicks its ears.
I follow it?
Before we leave, Tess is gonna look at the giraffe and just go, "Yo, you seeing this long horse?"
No, Tash, that's just a tall dog. Is what that is. It's another very tall dog.
Task is weirded out by this thing. But yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna buy that tall. Okay.
Oh my god. You follow the white deer. It reaches the edge, and it doesn't appear it's able to leave. There seems to be some sort of magical thing barring it in, but it looks out to the lower crafting district. And then looks to you.
Can I try to decipher what it's trying to tell me? I mean, I kind of get it, but like, is there someone there for you?
Roll a handle animal.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Get it?
20.
Here I go feeding the deer crackers again.
The deer's calm disposition. That was in English.
Woo.
Whew. The deer's disposition. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry.
Disposition?
Disposition. Oh my god, I can't say it. Shatters.
Dissertation.
It completely dissipates.
What?
And it startles. No, the deer doesn't dissipate. It,
Oh,
it-
God.
I was about to say.
Whoa, what?
I need-
It was made of scorpions the whole time.
Oh, it's too silly for this. The deer's calmness, like it's been very calm around you. It's like suddenly it realized, like, oh, I'm near predators, and it just bounds away, like it runs off and leaves you at the gateway.
Fuck. Well, Panic puts away the half of Liza's mask that he has.
If I think it's a mate. Borky just goes up to Panic. You okay, man?
It was looking towards the crafting district.
Is that animal your spirit animal?
I don't know.
Because if it is, this is mine. And Borky holds up Tubbs.
All right, but think back into your vision. Would the crafting district have any sort of like connection to it?
Crafting district. vision had something to do with my mother.
Not
man.
just
She was
your
spotted
mother.
in,
Not just your mother.
Oh.
and also my past.
Well, maybe it's
Panic
to do with
is-
maybe we're supposed to repair the mask.
Is it the? You said it was the lower crafting district.
Yeah, where you guys would actually entered. Actually,
Okay.
Greco's
Panic.
actually really quick. Greco's is gonna pull out the mask to see if there's any reaction whatsoever with what's
cold
going
porcelain.
on. Gotcha.
Panic goes into the lower crafting district.
Okay, you enter through. Nothing you haven't seen before. It's busy. People are shouting and yelling, selling standard swords, very beginner work. Chains, simple items, tools, pickaxes, farming equipment.
I'm gonna look specifically around for anything or anyone that was in my vision.
Okay, roll a perception check.
21.
What are you looking out for exactly?
People mostly trying to look for people, maybe something around like bard shops or like guitar repair centers. Ye old guitar center.
You walk past them. There's a haunting glow to them with the overcast of the rain. You don't see anything interesting there. You see dwarves talking and lamenting about the weather. You see a chainsmith probably liking the weather, given how hot their forge is. And then you see nestled between two blacksmith shops a form with a small tin tankard in front of them. And you watch. You don't see them. They're wearing a robe. And you watch as an elf walks by and drops a copper piece into the tankard.
Panic's gonna try to get a good look at this form.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Let me see if there's something I can do. Are there any light sources around nearby?
There's a few actual like lanterns, like hanging off of parts, like corners of buildings and things like that.
They use fire.
And there's forges as well. Forge fires, small,
I'm going to cast thaumaturgy to make the flames glow a little bit brighter and thus a little bit warmer to hopefully try to warm up this individual.
Okay. You do so and they jolt in fear. They actually like scamper back cautiously. A few other people gasp and turn. And as you see the person jolt and move, you do see their face. And you see this.
Oh boy.
I have to edit this.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh.
you see a woman turn, and as she catches your eye, you're used to being loved and adored. Discomfort
Am I?
when you were a child. Well, hey, discomfort as a child and some mistrust. You've never been looked at with terror in your entire life, with just completely unadulterated fear. And the moment she catches your gaze and sees all of you, she grabs the cup and she starts to run into an alleyway.
Can I mage hand her ankle?
You can try to. I will have her roll a athletics.
Okay.
check.
Where are the others in relation to
Right
me,
behind
by the
you.
way?
Right behind you. Yeah, they're your friends. I'd assume they're right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you're not very strong.
Oh
Alright.
no.
What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 15.
So for those who aren't watching the visuals, we see Helena, the paladin that we were wondering about.
She's not a paladin, but yeah, you see
That's
Helena. She got natural 20. She is in life or death flight. She runs. You
I'll
hear
grab-
crates and things move asunder.
In that case, oh well, I've got another spell coming up, but you guys go ahead first.
I've got a movement speed of 40. She'd be hard pressed to outrun me. I'll also try to make hand at her.
Okay, I'm gonna grab some appropriate music for this.
Just like, I don't want to go in the alleyway, you guys. Remember, we got some bad juju following after us, and we're gonna go into a dark alleyway. Chase.
Time for Borky to do all this with a 20-pound pigeon in his hands. Let's go.
Nice. Let's do it. All right.
Throw pigeon.
No. Blessed.
No, it'll beat her in the head like a cushion. It's like a water ball, a water balloon.
All right. She's running. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
For
wow.
fuck's sake.
What?
21.
21. Wow, that's really good, actually.
13.
Okay.
8.
11.
21.
Yeah, I'm not putting the bird in the bag. Don't worry, guys.
What's your dexterity bonus?
Who?
Borky.
Ooh, my dex bonus is 2.
Oh, you tie.
Coin flip.
Yeah.
Coin flip. Yeah, I'll do a coin
Like a
flip.
roll of d20, whoever rolls higher.
Yeah, roll a d20, Kurt. 1d20.
Oh, on D20? No problem.
I think there's a coin option in here as well, actually.
Is there?
14.
I believe
Okay.
there was.
Okay, you beat her out. She rolled a 5.
Okay.
And then panic. Okay.
Because we all know who it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw her and you recognized the face.
Yeah, I was about to say, I guess Task wouldn't be the only one who saw her because he wasn't paying attention. He was kind of busy driving the cart.
Yeah.
You're driving a cart? Oh,
No,
yeah, you were.
In the chase scene,
Yeah.
I was the one driving, so I wouldn't know who this is.
Well, we
technically.
didn't mention there was the half-burnt person, though.
Yeah,
You remember that.
yeah.
You would remember that fact.
Sorry, I'm just trying to grab good tokens for me to keep track of this because I'm terrible.
She thinks we're the bad guys. Little does she know, we're just accidental assholes.
Whoops. Alright, I gotta roll for the goodest boy. Oh, the goodest boy got a natural 1.
Oh no.
Oh no, he found a cake shop. Huh? Just wagging his
Attacking up
tail.
some boneless pigeon.
Oh, no.
No. It's back.
Yeah, I like that pigeon. Boneless.
Like my pigeons. I like my pigeons like I like my meat. Boneless.
Alright.
It's pronounced B. It's pronounced.
Reckles, you're up first.
Hang on, I gotta move the turn order. Where is she in relation to everything?
You just saw her duck. You guys are on the main road. You just saw a forge fire flare up, and then you just saw a girl run into the alleyway.
Oh, I didn't know if you had a map for this or not. Sorry.
Nope, no map. Theater of the mind.
Cool. I'm down with that. How far away is she from me, relatively speaking?
At this point, she's behind. Like you don't have visual of her. So you actually don't actually know at this point. You assume at least like 60, 70 feet away behind.
Was she that far ahead of us?
She booked it. She ran.
She's huffing it.
That's fine. I just have a movement speed of 40. Because I was trying to catch up with her. I guess I'll just dash in the direction that I can see her move in.
Okay.
Because I want to mage hand that foot as soon as I can.
I need you to roll a acrobatics check.
Can do.
Okay.
19.
You run, and it seems like she's knocked over some crates. You manage to completely, like, full-on, like, Olympic-style leap over that and land and keep running. You're catching up on her. Task, it is now your turn.
Dash, I guess.
Prince of Birdja over here.
I don't want to kill. I don't want to hurt or slay this woman. So none of my attacks, unfortunately, can stop her from moving. So I guess I'll just dash after.
Okay, you run as well. Roll an acrobatics check to get over the debris.
Alrighty,
That's the music. Is the music going?
Yes,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
music.
Yeah.
Borky's running as well too.
18.
Nice. Yeah, you
Gentle
do the same
bongos.
thing. You vault over. You do like a little bit of. There's some pizzazz there, but you land and you keep running.
Borky's is chasing as well too.
All right.
So just you want me to?
Acrobatics as well, or athletics, your choice.
I'll go.
You just bust through it
athletics. I want Borky just like walk through it like it's nothing.
like Skyrim.
14.
You shoulder check the debris out of the way.
Okay, he's shoulder checking, but he's holding tubs like a football, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, you are.
Okay.
God damn it.
Freddy the freshman, the freshest kid in town.
Bulky, the Oki's boy in town. Oki's lad around.
Okay. As you're running, Greckles, as you're catching up to her, she sees you and immediately starts picking up the pace. She turns around yet another corner in the alleyway, and she's just absolutely barreling. She's putting all of her energy into running at this moment.
Okay.
Panic, it is now your turn.
About how far away is she?
At this point, she would be probably like 100 feet away.
100 feet. All
from
right.
you at this point. Yeah, she did.
I need to
two
do
dash.
some. I need to do some quick maths. Okay, so 100 is 30. Shit. She's just barely out of range for this. Ooh. I am going to. Where is it? Hang on. It's in here somewhere.
Oh, my music just came back.
Yeah, it's been going the whole time.
Where
Yeah, not
is
for
it?
me.
I didn't. I had a potion of like. I had a potion
Oh,
of
you had a
castration.
potion from Ozzy, yes.
I had no. That was
Potion.
alter self and protection of good and evil, but I thought I had a different potion earlier.
You had a potion of the
Oh,
Long
potion of
Strider.
the long strider. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does that do?
Let me look up the Long Strider spell.
Ooh. Oh, I just yanked my earphones out of my ears.
Ow!
Also, is Greco's gonna be the only one like ultra pissed at this woman?
I guess.
Your speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends. It lasts for 1 hour. I'll let drinking
and-
that be a bonus action if you'd like.
Okay, and then dashing would be an action. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
I
gonna
will-
say for this, you're gonna get 30 feet as you drink this potion, and then for your dash, you'd get the 40 feet.
Okay.
So until you get 70 feet of movement.
So
That's
you're,
fine.
Are
Yeah.
you saying his legs pretty much become like those like Roadrunner legs?
He becomes like that guy from My Hero Academia who's got the jet engines in his legs. I forgot his
Oh,
name.
yeah.
There we go. There
Yeah.
we go. That's good. That's a strong
There you
comparison.
go. All right, you book it as well.
Yep.
All right, Tarisk. As you guys leave Tarisk, Taris turns over and there's a rooster, and he licks his chops.
No! Oh God!
Greckles, it is now your turn.
Hey, I'm dashing 80 feet per round until I catch up with her and
Yeah,
try
this-
to trip her up.
At this point, you're running up like almost reach her. You are like right up against her at this point, neck and neck.
Oh, really? In that
Yeah.
case, I was gonna try.
That takes your action to
Okay.
catch up.
All right.
Task, it is now your turn.
Question: is there anything in front of them that I know this is gonna sound fucking B movie as all get out, but is there anything I could shoot with an arrow that would block their path?
Block their path. Let me roll for that. There appears to be a horse and cart kind of in a break in the alleyway that if you shot and startled might move forward and block her path.
Okay, so is there? All right, so I guess I gotta shoot in front of the horse, not the horse, just in front.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
Okay,
What-
never mind.
All right, I guess I want to shoot in front to startle the horse. I have a reach of 120 to hit, so I guess I'm gonna shoot whatever's in front of it,
All right.
or at
There's
least
a block of cobblestone.
A block. Oh, that would startle it.
Yeah, it's just a loud noise would startle it.
Okay, fair enough. Let's roll. What do I roll?
Just a regular shot.
Longbow hit.
Yeah.
26 to hit.
You shoot it, and the horse rears up, and it even like the arrow whizzes by Helena, and even she even grabs her head, like she thinks she's about to get shot. The horse rears back and moves forward. Borky, you're still running at this point. Like Tubbs is like putting in your hand, his head's bobbing up and down.
No,
like
he's outstretching him like 10 feet behind him, like a towel in the wind.
Okay, Borky is going to keep running, but can Borky yell with a bonus action?
You can do that as a free action.
Free action, Borky's going to yell, "Don't hurt her!"
Okay, and you keep running?
Yeah, Borky keeps running.
Helena, seeing now the cart in front of her, is going to go for like a slide underneath of it. And she succeeds. She goes down, and Greckles, as you are about to reach up and grab her, she slides beneath the cart and keeps running. She's 30 feet ahead of you at this point.
God damn it.
Panic, you are feeling speedy.
And all right, now how far away is she from me?
At this point, you just saw her. You turned the corner. You've run about halfway up the alley, and you just saw her swing underneath the cart and disappear.
Are you
feet wise? Feet wise, like 100 feet, 70 feet.
Oh god, this is really challenging me.
It's very specific because I'm casting a spell.
I'd say about 60 feet.
Perfect. I cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
Awesome.
If I run forward, I run forward 40 feet, then cast Calm Emotions.
That's probably the better plan.
So you ran past Borky.
Okay. What's the save on this one?
Save is a
Charisma saving
saving throw.
She actually has a charisma bonus.
Deja vu. I've been in this place before.
She got a 13.
She fails.
Okay. Greckles, as you walk forward, her running lulls to a stumbling zombie-like walk. And things quiet. Except for the rain.
I'm going to just get between her and the rest of the group and Ray in action in case she somehow breaks free.
Okay. As you see her, she is currently shaking. Like she's resisting the spell as much as humanly possible.
Panic is going to walk up to her. He's going to say, "That guiding bolt hurt, you know."
She breathes. One sec. Where's the spell? I need to read it again. No additional saves. Okay. She, you hear through your spell a voice. I don't have anything.
Panic.
Whatever you're going to do, just do it.
Panic unzips his jacket and drapes it onto her shoulders.
You hear a coming from your pocket of your jacket as you put it on her.
Oh, that's weird.
It's coming from the pocket.
Reach into it.
Can I reach into it?
Mm-hmm. You pull out Liza's mask. One of the cracks is gone.
Oh.
I check my mask as well.
I'm gonna put my my piece of the mask back into my shirt.
Okay. Your mask hasn't changed at all. Full porcelain.
Silly question. This is gonna sound really dumb. Do all four of us have a mask?
No, it's just Greckles and Panic. It's
it
split
broke
in
in
two.
two.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Does Borky see this?
You see the mask in Panic's hand.
Panic leans down and like puts a hand on her shoulder, leans in front of her, looking her dead in the eyes. And he says, I'm just confused. I'm not angry. Do you want some food?
You look at her face, thin cheekbones. She's soaked head to toe. You remember when you first met her, she had a cowl, she had very lovely robes, and she had a holy symbol around her neck. Those are all gone. She's currently wearing what looks like a sheet, like a woolen blanket from what you could assume is where she was healed. And she just stares up at you, and even her jaw is locked. Like she's just vibrating in place. Like
We know
We're
a
not
We know a place.
Going,
Sorry.
we're not going to hurt you.
roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Bam. 18.
Not bad.
Through the spell, and partially out of you can only assume just like, if I don't do this, I might die. They nod.
Okay. And I'm going to take her to the Sweet Dragon.
Okay.
Tess actually grabs Greckles by the shoulder, and before he moves forward. Should I grab the guard?
Yeah, I think that would be appropriate.
You guys go back to Sweet Dragon. I'm gonna find someone.
I'm gonna go with him because I don't want to be around this woman.
Borky goes with Panic.
Your spell lasts 1
1 minute.
minute. It breaks on your way out the alleyway. And
Do I feel it break?
Yeah, you do. Your concentration breaks off of it. It is a concentration spell.
As soon as it breaks, he's just gonna look back at her.
Her breathing's rapid. She looks like she's freaking the hell out.
I said we're not going to hurt you.
You're
A tiefling, yes. And I can't help it. I was born with these horns and this spiky skin. I was born with these eyes with no pupils. I was born with these fangs in my mouth. But I do my best to help people around me, regardless of what they are.
She reaches up and she touches her burn.
But you hurt me for no reason other than me being born with these horns and these eyes and these teeth and this skin.
And Orin's still on fire.
Mm.
She stops in her tracks.
Well,
Just
he lets go over and he says, "Well, I've gave you my promise that I nor any of my comrades will harm you, and I promised you food and a warm fire, so you can come with me, or you can take your chances out here in the rain."
Okay. Okay. She like nods and follows up the steps.
Besides, we got pumpkin pie waiting for us.
That is true.
Uh-huh.
Our man with a fish for a head made this a wonderful pumpkin pie.
Do you think he's gonna like Tubbs?
And
Yes.
Borky kind of like just takes puts Tubbs kind of like he has it in the one hand, and kind of Borky walks beside her, like not super close, but just kind of has Tubbs out just to look funny in front of her, just bobbing.
She backs up. It's foreign. It's weird.
It's a big bird.
Oh.
Of course, there it is. She backs up and subsequently backs into you, panic, just like like a kid at a petting zoo is terrified of goats.
But I'm not Rivy.
Ha
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Wah. She steps inside and immediately you feel the warmth of the sweet dragon. And she looks around wide-eyed. Despite the burn, she's very pretty. You do remember that. The burn makes it hard to see the full picture now. It seems to run down her neck. Actually, I'll bring up the art again. Unless, did you close it, Kurt?
I did. Can you bring it up again?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. Right there.
Borkin would like really quickly to just do. I'm not going to interfere. Like Panic's taking point on this, and I'm going to do that. I'm just going to facilitate it. Mr. Boppington, do you have any? Borky just walked around the corner into the kitchen. Do you have any soup? Any hot soup or anything warm?
As you step into the kitchen, you see Ty Borpington currently in an existential crisis on the ground, like hands and knees, hands on his face.
Future.
Mr. Boppington.
He's got a bunch of food dishes around, like all finished. They all smell amazing, but you can look at him going like, you can see going through his head is like, how am I going to win this competition? Like he's just completely like, oh, what am I going to do?
Borky picks up Mr. Borpington.
You cradle him in your arms like a
Mr. Boppington.
like a babe.
Mr. Boppington. No.
Borky.
You have to know something.
Yes.
No matter what, people are going to see how good of a cook you are, win or lose. So you go out there for that competition, and you cook the best you can. And if you don't win, you don't win. But know this, I'm so proud of you for getting out there and putting yourself out there. And this food smells so goddamn good.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna actually real fast because I want to say one more thing real fast here.
Mr. Boppington,
Borky.
the best meals I ever had in my life were made by my mum. She ain't around anymore. She died.
Oh, Borky.
Your
He gently
food,
caresses your cheek with the back of his hand.
your food, it's just as good, if not better than that. And I mean that.
Oh, Borky. There's some soup right there if you want some.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to sleep now. Put me down.
Okay, by the way, I have a new friend.
Gently, Borky.
Borky's. By the way, this is my new pet, Tobes.
Oh my god, that is a sin against nature. He like pokes his finger into it and his finger just disappears.
Oh god.
Dude, imagine if we could get ye old newspaper and put it up against this thing, it would make a copy of it like fuck.
Yeah.
My god, like silly putty.
Yeah.
All right, Borky grabs. Can Borky just grab some hot soup? Put some hot soup in a bowl.
Yeah, and there's some bread there too,
and grab
like
some
next
bread.
to it.
All right, Borky does that and brings it out. All right, so
Is there a fire going?
There is. The hearth is currently going.
I'm gonna pull up a chair in front of the fire, and I'm gonna just pat it and motion for her to sit down.
Okay. She steps forward, like one step, and then stops.
oh, jeez.
Roll an insight check.
13.
Sit in the stupid chair, goddammit.
Can Borky around the corner? Can Borky roll an insight check too? If you notice that.
Sure.
Nat 20. Borky's in feels mode.
When you if anyone's ever seen it, you ever see like a rock in like water, like on a coastline, and you see the waves go over top of the rock, and then the rock shows up again as the tide goes down, like in and out. that's currently her trust in you guys. She's going back and forth, Borky,
Okay.
between what is best for her right now and what she's been taught. It's like a tug of war, and you see it every time she goes to do something in this building. Going through the door, following you. She didn't even accept the food. There's a resistance and then a push, and then a resistance and then a push.
Borky sets the food down in front of her, and Borky really quickly pulls an extra spoon out and has a little bit of it.
Ah, delicious.
She steps up to it. Her hands are pale. And she grabs a spoon, like grabs it and drags it across the table, and then holds it up in her hand, and then she looks to you, Panic.
It's good soup.
And she goes over and she takes a spoonful and she eats it. And then eventually she sits down and she just starts eating, like scarfing it down. At a certain point she stops and she coughs. She's eating way too fast.
Borky goes and grabs another bowl.
And the bread, she just like, you don't even know if she chewed it. Like, just the bread's gone. And it doesn't look like she's eaten for a while. Thank you.
You look like you needed help. Regardless of what you may feel about me, regardless of what you may have done, it doesn't matter.
I hear a kitty.
How? You hear her mutter something under her breath. Roll a perception.
8.
All right,
Oh.
I'll roll as well. I'll go as well. All right, come on. Give me that 6. Fuck.
You don't know what she says.
Was
It doesn't sound... It sounds like... prayer-like in a way. She just sits in the chair. She's too scared to do anything else at this point. And like Ty Borpington walks and goes, "I'm going to go to bed," and she's like, "What the fuck? The fuck?"
The proper expression to me.
Borky.
I did tell you our chef is a man with a fish for a head.
Borky.
She turns and she gives you like the most like, "Where am I?" look to you.
Borky.
Welcome to Wonderland, Alice.
Borky nudges Panic and whispers,
Play a song that's nice.
Okay. Panic pulls out his guitar. He flips some dials. He turns some knobs on it to turn down the thaumaturgy distortion on it. And he begins to play a soothing melody. Wait, do I know any religious songs that would have to do with Orin?
Roll knowledge religion.
Knowledge religion. I am proficient in that.
"Play the
actually.
Misty Mountain far away."
Yeah, natural 20.
Oh,
You do. The Light That Cascades the Peaks is a very popular song.
I play that.
Okay, roll a performance check with advantage because of the natural 20 of knowing the song.
God damn.
Performance. 24 again.
24.
Oh, 26 actually, because advantage.
Advantage, yeah. You play it to a T, and the tavern becomes somber and quiet. Even Helga
Are there-
stops to listen.
Are there other people in the tavern, by the way? I just assumed that it was empty.
It is empty, yeah. Helga's there. Scarbles is there, you think. She's kind of hard to find.
Nobody
trying to
knows
steal
where
it.
I am.
She's trying to steal the bourbon.
time is money, friend. All right, Borky
You
sit.
play the
Can Borky just sit sit there in a chair beside her and just pet Tubbs?
She brings her arms in like close to herself as you're sitting next to her. She kind of leans away a little bit, like, oh boy, like, ooh. But she does like the song. It seems she really quite likes it. and she blinks a couple times, and she goes, "Why are you being nice to me? Shouldn't you want to kill me or
Uh,
or
you know, I should want to, but
Is
I
it
know what it's like to be the one hounded because of what they are and what they were taught. I know what it's like to be the odd man out. You want to hunt me down and kill me because I am a tiefling.
I don't the I she stands up like it's a wash of yes and then guilt. Yes, then guilt. Back and forth. You can see the confliction between her face. She's really giving it a heavy consideration. Her fingers press up against her temples.
And
I-
I have a friend, actually, who's a lot like you.
Would
And
we
she...
become? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, would we be back by this point?
Nope.
Okay.
And she believed that kobolds, tieflings, and all the other creatures that you were taught to hate could be good. Good
I see
people,
it.
even worshippers of your god.
I've seen it here. She turns to Scarbles, who's like skittering around underneath the tables, looking for loose change. You think?
We are not bad people. We're not perfect. I mean, I'm a bit of a lecher myself, actually. And I grew up being ostracized for what I am. So I guess maybe the reason I don't want to hurt you is because I want to prove them wrong. I want to prove you wrong.
I Viantius Apostrophe called this place cursed and doomed. I see it though. People walking together. I saw a drow for the first time. And I felt terrible. I was supposed to hate it. I was supposed to feel disgust or something, but she was wearing such a beautiful dress and
Borky's ears perk up.
Wait.
And what was it that you just did? She looks up to you, Panic. That thing that you did.
The spell or the music?
Music.
What was the name of that song again?
Oh god damn it.
Something-
Sunrise over the Cascade Peak, I think was what I called it. Shoot. I've
There's
been
a
found
song,
out.
a song I picked up on my travels. Sunrise over Cascade Peak.
I've never heard anything like that at the temples. Just speaking in tongues and things like that. She just kind of sits. Task and Greckles, you guys are out in the rain.
All
At
right.
this point, the rain is getting wetter and colder.
Yeah, I'd
I
be
wa-
heading back in by now.
I
Wait,
want
the rain is getting wetter?
There's more,
more
rain.
of it. Don't bully me.
I want to find someone we know. I want to find either Sebastian. I want to find Doro. Someone we know personally in the guard.
Okay. You guys, I assume, just run around. Just looking for someone.
Well, if Greckles wants to head back, go ahead. I'm going to keep this.
Okay.
Well, it's
you
it's
you
gonna
ask a... Oh, go ahead.
it's gonna depend because I figured we would know where they would be stationed by now.
You ask a few stationary guards where they might be going, and eventually you do find them, and you actually see Doros, Einford, and Sebastian.
Good.
They're currently escorting a person wearing what looks like basically a cape from one of the paladin's armor. They look disheveled and very shaken up and nervous and jittery. And currently, Einford is gently guiding them ahead. And at this point, the streets are pretty empty given the weather. And Duros looks up from the path and gives you guys a little half wave, hello.
Yep. Task will walk up. Good evening. Is it possible that we can borrow one of you for at least a few moments?
Oh, yes. I can escort the cured rat man back to the where should we take him? Duros raises a brow. Right, a healer. Good idea, Captain. I would be glad to do that.
Strong, before you go,
Yes.
we found your stowaway.
Oh. And Strong looks up to Doros, and Doros goes raises a brow, did you really?
Yes, yes, we did.
But listen. She is very distraught. She looks like she hasn't eaten in days. She looks like she's on the brink of death. I assume our colleagues took her back to the Sweet Dragon. You need to take this very easy. She's on the brink of just collapsing on her own, collapsing physically and mentally. We need to take this very carefully and escort her somewhere where she can be fed, clothed, and taken care of.
Sebastian turns up to Doros. Well, I mean, we kept Welch. And Doros kind of shoots him a look hey.
And Welch is the gift that keeps on giving.
This woman, you said this woman has been left here by the clergy. She's been out here in the cold for days, probably weeks, without food or proper food or water and clothing. This needs to be treated with dignity and respect.
Doros shrugs well, duh.
All right.
Sebastian goes, yeah, it's been quite rainy, I would say. Awful weather. Gets my hat all messed up, and he takes off his hat and taps off the water and sets it back. Captain Doros, I will take this individual to a healer. He snaps his finger and does little points at him. And Doros nods yes, that's good. And you can take care of the fugitive. If she runs, good luck. And he grabs the man who they've been escorting. Come with me, sir. You're going to be just fine. And leads him off. And Doros follows you, just lead the way.
Good. Let's take him back to the Sweet Dragon.
Okay.
Panic. Or excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
Are you you're a task, weren't you? Or...
Yes.
Hi. Yes, it is me, Panic Grimtongue. Hello, friend.
You just hear from the Sweet Dragon.
You sneeze because someone is speaking of you. This is certainly a change of heart for you, Task.
I guess if you have to point it out, I assume yes, it is. The points to the sky. Powers that be told me to keep a little bit of a different demeanor. I may as well attempt it.
That's all I needed to hear.
You walk and you watch as the raindrops tap across the paladin's armor and Doros's chrome head, as well as Einford's helmet. It's a really nice noise. And eventually, after a decent amount of walk, you had to walk for a while to find them. They were actually in the lower general district, which is a bit of a walk. Eventually, you make it to the front steps of your tavern.
All right, Task will look to the two guard and just go, just wait here. I'll let you guys in. I'm going to warn them.
Greckles is going in first. He's just gone. He's up.
Or that can happen. Task holds his face.
Doros is kind of looking at Willow's new abode at the moment, and Einford just gives you a thumbs up, yay.
All right. Again, I guess we'll wait till the moment's right where we walk in gently. So go ahead, Greckles, because you jumped in.
He's okay. He's just, I mean, he's through the front door. He's
All right.
scanning the room. What do I see?
Immediately when you burst into the room, Helena jumps. Like she just jumps out of the chair. Like the noise is quite loud. And you come in. You're wet. You see the woman standing up now. She's near the fire. Panic currently is also there near there, and Borky is sitting next to her. There's about 3 empty bowls, which you assume is food that was eaten.
Greckles is slowly, sternly, but not threateningly, going to walk up to her. Slowly.
She steps back. She steps back very nervously. And you even hear like a noise like,
Helena.
Easy, easy, easy.
No.
I told you no one's going to hurt you here.
And no one is going to hurt you. You need to listen to what I have to say. You have come to our home, exhausted, starving, fleeing. And we gave you succor and peace. You gave no such thing to Soliandris. You now stand in front of us with a burn on your skin, just as she received one from Ragus Cade. We will not hurt you, and I will make my leave when I'm done. But you remember this night well, to see and feel what it's like on the other side of the coin. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Task will enter and usher the guards in.
Night, Greckles.
Hi, Borky.
Can I quickly examine her burn? Like, does it look like she's tried to heal it at all?
It looks like it's half healed. She also looks crushed after Greckles leaves. Like that sort of personal dilemma, even more so now, is tossing and turning in her head.
I cast Healing Word on her face.
Okay. Cast a
He
spell?
speaks. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
roll that healing, buddy.
8.
Okay.
That's a good healing word.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I think that is.
That's max,
Close.
isn't it?
That's
Close. One more and it would have been max.
That's max healing, actually.
No, it's
Is it?
1d4 and you got a 3.
Yeah. Where's the 8 coming from, though?
It's 3
Oh,
plus
plus
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Never mind. Though he may have been harsh, he speaks the truth. Soliandris has been put through a lot by the people you work alongside. Unjustly.
She's not like Tiela at all.
Who?
Tiela. She was the Asmar who was with us. Yildir of Sacred Flame?
Have we heard this name before, or am I just dumb?
She was the one in the jail cell across from you guys, and you guys were imprisoned.
Was that the
She's
elf
one-
woman?
She was the Asmar.
Oh.
She's the one who said to you that the sun is growing cold.
Yeah.
That was way back in my notes, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I don't know much about the politics of our leaders. I really don't. I was chosen to come here. I wasn't supposed to do or say anything. I was just. She presses her hand to the temple of her forehead. I'm sorry. I didn't.
I'm going to lean up and I'm going to gently wrap my arms around her and whisper, I forgive you.
And at first reluctant, she hugs you back.
And I hope you can forgive me for giving you that scar.
How can this be so warm?
Well, technically, I'm a tiefling. My body heat is naturally higher than most races.
The science behind it all.
Science rules.
Helga just rolls her eyes and goes, "Oh my god."
However, we're just people. We're not perfect. We have flaws. We have good things about us too, though. We don't want to destroy the sun. We don't hate Orin. We just want to live. And sometimes your people don't give us that option.
When I was on the boat coming here, so excited. I'm from a small village in Periton. They raise clerics there, women of the faith. Ragus Cade and Viantius Apostrophe came to our little village. She looks up to you and there's some pride there. Like, that's a big deal. But then you see the conflict again going back and forth. Like, when she says Ragus Cade, her eyes, like, there's a sense of worry, and then suddenly it warps back into wonder.
Oh man, I hope the guard boys are listening in on this too.
They had us stand in a line, and they picked from all of us 30 women, and I was chosen. I thought I was so lucky. She has a big smile on her face. She's actually smiling. They chose me because they thought my beauty would entrance the people of Alabast. But when I was on the boat coming over, I tried to talk to Diella, an Azamar of the Faith, the child of Orin. I mean, think about it, how wonderful that is. Right? And then her face drops, there's some doubt there. She didn't speak to me, she didn't speak to anyone. And whenever she did try, Viantius would come up and silence her. And Viantius and Ragus Cade, slayer of the Shadow Lich Dragon. And Viantius Apostrophe, uniter of the clergies of Orin. I asked them questions and they dismissed me. I wonder where they're going and they don't tell me. It was cold. Very cold. And then when we got here, I saw people. Like you, and drow, and kobolds, and all these things in these books that we read, and they're walking together, and speaking, and buying food, like
nothing is wrong.
Like real people. Different than the books. And I wonder for a moment, but then that doubt, she gets up and she begins to pace. Like, she's really having a hard time with this. Everything we know is wrong.
It is good to have faith. It is good to believe in what you think is right. But it is never good to try and to oppress people who are just trying to live.
She looks down to the floor with shame and goes quiet.
And do you know what I believe in more than anything in this world?
What's that, Panic?
Second chances.
She looks up to you. Task, are you excited? Are you outside with the guard at this point, Task? Or
Yeah, no, I said the guard and I were standing there this whole time. I kind of ushered them in, but then
did you?
back up.
What?
Yeah. I ushered them in, but then had them back off and let her do her own little thing because I was like, all right, with dignity, so that means like let her say her piece and like hear out what's going on.
All right, they're outside the door, but they hear what's going on.
So everyone's inside now?
Half inside. Doros had missed the conversation. He wanders over. He's actually, Taz, as you poke your head out, he's testing the structural integrity of the bottom door of Willow's tower. Like, yes,
Panic.
yes, it's good.
Tash like snaps his finger and like angry looks. I'm like, hey, get over here.
He he's like gives you a look like, hey, knock it off. I'm just checking. You also notice two more forms. Actually, one more form. Actually, no, two. You see Grenelda now and Welch running up towards Einford.
These are a few of the guards of our town.
Einford walks in and does like hello, like does a little wave.
They are allies of ours.
They were looking for you specifically.
Welch
They are going to take care of you. Probably better
walks
care.
in.
Probably better care than we could offer you, in all honesty.
I mean, like
after
Einford. Einford turns to you and goes, I mean, you're kind of charming, I guess, but you know. At this point, Welch walks in, soaked head to toe. His hair's all flat, and his toothpick, like piece of grass, is limp with rain. And Grenelda follows suit. She's got a pair of manacles in her hand. And then as Doros lumbers in, Helena looks like she's ready to have a heart attack. Especially with the flickering fire, like making shadows on his face as he stands above the rafters.
Task holds his hands up. No. Like I said, they are friends. They are not your enemy.
Doros looks side to side and leans down, like he's trying to make himself look a little bit smaller. Also, to not hit his head on the rafters.
They're going to take care of you. Arguably better care than we could probably offer you. Might even get that scar healed up. And I hope it does heal. But after that, the choice is yours. You can go back to the United Order Clergy, and the next time we meet, it may not be on friendly terms like this. And I hope it doesn't come to that. Or you can stay behind and find your own way. The choice is yours. And I hope you make the right one.
She turns and she looks up to Doros, and Doros, like, just, looks down to her, and Grenelda offers the manacles to Doros, and Doros takes them and steps up to her, and she backs off again, but she's accepting the fate. And then Doros stops, his lips pout, and he turns, with a puppy dog look, turns to Grenelda. And Grenelda is doing notes. She looks up and does a double take. She goes, no. And Doros, puppy dog looks even harder. No.
Task will do that as well.
Oh, don't you help him.
Oh, no, I'm helping him. Fuck off.
Borky slides in and holds up Tubbs as well.
Taurus, get in here.
Tubbs and Borky are doing it too.
Lumbers in and spits up a rooster leg and sits over next to you.
Dude, I'm assuming I know Grenelda's name at this point.
Oh, yeah, you've heard it.
Grenelda.
She puts one hand on her hip and is holding the clipboard with another.
Is she looking at me?
She's half looking at you and looking up to Doros, who's just full on Puss in Boots, big eye.
I'm gonna give her the smolder.
Yeah!
Oh, there we go. That is important.
Can we all roll with charisma?
Charisma.
Group
sure,
charisma.
Everybody roll group charisma check.
13.
19,
What is Tubbs' charisma to do?
Oh wait, that's save. Shit.
I'll roll for Tubbs.
16.
Tubbs rolled a 14.
Tubbs is not that.
Grenelda looks to all of you. Her face just goes She looks up the door. She goes, "We already kept Welch." And Welch's like, "What do you mean you kept me?" Is really offended. And Doros kind of nudges over, and Grenelda sighs, goes, "What do you do?" And Hela's like, "What can you do?" "I am a cleric." And Doros looks to her and nods, oh, she's a cleric.
Lord knows we could use some of those.
Oh. I'm a dozen.
I'm just imagining that TF2 gif of the entire team just going no, and the heavy nodding his head yeah.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, and Grenelda like grabs her top of her brow, wipes down her face, lets out the deepest sigh, and she jabs a finger up at Doris. Goes, "This was your decision to keep another stray," and like Welch is like, "What do you mean a stray?" Like, and she
I'm
walks
sad I'm
over.
not there now. I speak for Welsh. Poor Welsh.
She reaches into a pocket and she pulls out what looks like another one of those bands. It's a bit different, and she hands it to Helena, and Helena takes it. And she's very confused about what's going on right now. And Brunelda looks and goes, "Welcome to the team, I guess. Stay out of trouble. Come with us." And she grabs Helena by the back, gives her a shove, and Helena's like, "Ah, okay." And she follows. And Doros is very, like, happy. He's, like, bouncing on his feet a little bit and then hits the rafters.
Oh, damn.
Senile, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm looking at that
And then as she walks out, Helena turns and gives one final look to you, Panic. And Doros scoots her outside. And that is where we will end the session tonight.
Yay!
That was a great session. Oh my god, Nadine, that was that was cool. That was really neat.
It was a hopeful post-Christmas session.
That,
Yay.
by the
It's
way,
a Christmas
hats
miracle.
off to Panic for roleplay today. Lord.
Sorry.
I brought out the rolls and I brought out the role playing.
Should we go ahead and
I'm
stop
gonna have-
recording?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
we should
shit
we should
rolls for the rest
stop.
of this.
Okay,
Bye, Austin.
stopping now. Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Sorry, I don't want these files to get any bigger than they already are. 'Cause we
already
are
are.
way over
Yeah,
time.
I'm gonna have shit rolls for the rest of this arc. I know it.
This is 28.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, but guys, this is save crunch
My poor hard drive. I gotta clear up some space.
Ditto.
I have 2. Hooray. But I should probably delete some of these files. They're very big.
Oh yeah, I went and deleted.
All right, so
my
there's
old
we got a
recordings.
meme breaking out in the chat, guys. Blank is Chiango. Roll initiative.
I saw that.
Chango, Chango the Red Death. Tango, Tango the Red Death. Just he just has no facial expression as he charges at us.
Yeah. He's picking up so much speed.
Oh God, Borky just locks the door. That should work. Okay.
Backing up.
1,000 bits. For the unexpected feels 1,000 bits. Fantastic. From Volvagnos, 2,000 bits. Thank you for the 1,000 as well. Probate. Oh my God, guys, thank you so much.
Oh, 77,000. That's really good.
What's up?
So
77,000. Which?
For the charity, for direct relief.
Oh, that's
So
that's
far
awesome.
on
Oh,
Twitch.
Density, thank you for
That's our
1,000.
big number.
1,000 bits. Why waste $10 on another crappy hour of a movie when you guys entertain so much more? Y'all are great. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, Density. Appreciate the support.
yeah, Bracky with the fucking picture of Tarisk.
Oh, there's a lot of
Two of them.
there's a lot of great art. And whew.
Yeah, no. But before the fucking before the festival's done, Task's gonna make him burn off that weight.
Okay, someone get like a Karate Kid-esque training montage of Tarisk on the poles. Can we get that?
Only if Tubbs gets to be on there too.
No, Tubbs will be on there. Like, why not? Like, Tubbs is the great. Nadine, I got
How-
He's the
Hey.
Everfet. He's the
My-
Everfet.
my head is in my hands, and I'm just shaking my head. That pigeon now exists. It's a thing that exists.
Penguin Man 0913 1,000 bits for Tubbs. Hashtag charity.
Listen. I'm sorry, but Tubbs the Everfet will live on now.
Tubbs may be a sin against nature, but he's our sin against nature. Damn it. Oh, chat, you're killing me right now. This is. I'm glad that. By the way, Nadine, how long were you planning, Tubbs, or was that just improv?
That just happened.
That just happened. Now,
Yeah.
we just got a fat out. We got a 20-pound pigeon.
Yeah.
It's
That was
bo-
one of those things where it's just like I'm just rolling with this. Whatever happens, happens. I guess.
a pigeon mancer.
Well, now we have to. Yeah, Pigeon Mancer. I'm sorry, but that is
Someone
like.
just messaged me saying that pigeon is your fault. Monty, live with it.
Oh, it's
Hostile.
well then.
I'm not gonna be super. I'm not gonna be super cringy with it, guys. Don't worry. I will use tubs appropriately.
Oh man.
Borky has a bunch of lads, a bunch of bird lads.
Oh, your thing is showing up, so don't sign in to Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to. I know. I'm just looking. So we'll be doing art stream on Monday, as always, and we see some people's merch. We got some Fate Hunter with that shirt. Thank you so much, Fate Hunter. Oh, ask Cody. Helena is the newest addition to Panic's harem. Next is the Dragonborn, SF Cody with 1,000 bits.
Jesus Christ, that's Dragonborn.
Jesus Christ, it's
Oh my
Dragonborn.
Oh
The
my
way it was
God.
spelled.
What's up,
The way
Nadine?
it was spelled.
Freaking! Oh my God, that's Jason Bourne. Oh my God, that's a Dragonborn.
Jesus Christ, that's Dragonborn.
Jesus. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Here we go. Those scamps. Look at this. It's so fucking schmoogan. Goddamn schmoogan. Probate 1,000 bits. When will tubs crystallize into the new bird statue? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
God.
You're ascending, tubs. Uh-huh.
Now I just wonder what he would do.
It, like imagine Tubbs trying to do that thing that pigeons do. Imagine him as a fat one. We're just here's what it sounds like.
It's like after you fucking press the snooze button for the 4th time and you finally get out of bed.
I need some advice. What should I do in this situation? And he shakes him like a magic 8-ball. He just goes,
Give me double hot pocket.
500 bits from Zodiac Theory. Who needs sleep when we got the feels and a new awesome pet Tubbs? Our newfound friend in Tubbs. Channeling Heart there? Yeah, a little bit.
Don't get too attached.
No! Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's gonna have a fucking heart attack by next session. I
No,
know.
just we wake up and just Tubbs is dead. His dribble system's in front of it. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a good soup task. What is it, bird? You see a little, like an uncooked pigeon leg sticking up out of the soup bowl.
Oh God.
Real fast before we switch out here. There's a fun little shirt here. Everyone remain calm. We, the Unexpectables, have handled the situation. In the city guard, mostly the city guard. Plug to bar panic. I'm way ahead with you. If you it has distressed you in any way, come down to the Sweet Dragon, have a drink, and don't forget to buy a t-shirt on your way and tell your friends. It just reveals the Sweet Dragon t-shirt underneath.
by the way, you can purchase the Sweet Dragon t-shirt at
Designed by humans.
Designed by Humans / Unexpectables.
The Unexpectables, yes. I'll grab a link to
The
that. real quick.
Unexpectables.
Grab a link to that.
It'll be a fantastic late Christmas gift, or just a gift in general. Buy your shirts.
I'm really happy that the logo looks so good on the shirt. Like, sincerely, like.
Looks really good.
Some
It looks
things
super
just
good.
don't look good on a shirt.
I would buy the zip-up hoodie, but I like to leave my hoodies unzipped for the most part.
That's sexy.
Unless I unzip my Sweet Dragon hoodie to reveal the Sweet Dragon t-shirt.
There we go. That's strong. Darren H.
And
Harper.
inside the hood part of your hoodie is the Sweet Dragon coffee cup. And
Yes.
inside that coffee cup is, look what's in here, the Sweet Dragon sticker.
Darren
And
H. Harper.
a bag of Thai Porpingtons.
Fine coffee.
Sweet Dragon coffee.
1,500 bits. Funny how the fishman calls Tubbs a sin against nature.
Would you fuck me?
The fucking Tubbs is decked out in stickers.
Not a lot of surface area. So
Hi, Birdie. You're my favorite customer. Helga, you're my favorite customer.
I just want like there to be like a cash register where fucking Helga like rings up someone for sale and like it like the fucking the I'm sorry, the cashier like is stuck and she like punches it and then it like rolls out and the bird's in there. Thank you for a price.
Also, real fast, this is Matt Sheffield actually did a pretty fantastic thing here. Finally got to see The Last Jedi when I got home, had my shirt waiting for me. That's awesome, and he also got the Sweet Dragon sign done. Pretty goddamn kick-ass, Matt Sheffield. Thank you so much for that. Alrighty,
pretty
guys.
cool.
I think are we gonna head out for the night, guys?
Yep.
I think,
I think
so.
so.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
so much.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys in the new year for next week's episode of The Unexpectables. We, of course, will have our fan art stream on Monday at 7 o'clock. And Nadine, thank you once again for having a freaking awesome session.
I'm interested to see how next week goes.
Can't
Dun,
believe we
dun,
gotta
dun.
wait. Can't believe we gotta wait until next year to play Unexpectables again.
Oh
I know. Okay, so what my theory is, guys, is real fast before we log off, is I think like at night, it's just Tubbs is gonna be sitting there. All of a sudden, you see a knife cut from inside Tubbs. Out crawls Tiango. Like it's just like just out.
Oh, dude, no. Dude, you know what I think? And now Greckles goes to sleep at night, looks outside, there's buttons.
Just
with
like,
with like a little bib and fork and knife.
Yes.
No. He looks up like from the movie Signs, and he's just on the other building staring at him. And now we have what I can only describe as a Sylvester and Tweety Bird-esque situation unfolding in The Unexpectables. All right, guys, have a good night, and talk to you all later.
Later.
Good night.